do you got for us, Steve?
Anthony Weiner can learn from Howard Stern. If only the congressman had paid attention to Howard, writes Rob Eshman at JewishJournal.com.
Really?
Howard rule number one, Eshman says, be honest. When you can't express your urges, Eshman writes, they can overtake you. To various degrees, Eshman concludes, each one of us is, as the theme song here goes, a tortured man.
Mm-hmm.
Meantime, another prominent online voice taking note of an aim at Ronnie, the limo driver.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Anthony Weiner, you bring up a good point. I mean, the front page of the newspaper today when you wake up, I mean, this is better than any reality show. So Huma's home. Mrs. Weiner is home. Yeah, Huma's home. And they got a pic. You know, I felt bad for her in the sense that, like, what did she do wrong that she's now being hounded by the paparazzi?
Right.
But anyway, she pulls up in the car to her house, you know, to where her and Anthony Weiner live. And she's coming home from her job with Hillary Clinton. So yesterday, that means at some point in the night, she walked in and Anthony Weiner's sitting there. What the fuck? I'm thinking, I was obsessed with this morning. I'm thinking, okay,
Anthony. What is the greeting?
I think it's like I'm not like, oh, hi, honey. What's, you know, like, I can't do that.
Here's dinner.
Like, okay, come on, let's get on with our lives.
I made you a nice dinner.
I mean, I guess you kind of just sit in your room and then you kind of meander out. And you walk out to greet her, and you don't go and kiss her or hug her. I mean, he's got to know that. So, although maybe he's so arrogant, he does. Now, he's got to be humbled by this. So, what's the move? Does he kind of like, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I think he'd come right out and start doing apologies.
On your knees, you crawl out.
I so apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm getting help. I mean, what do you say? There has to be a camera on this.
We need to know.
Oh, I wish I was a ghost.
And you never get that answer. How did you break the news? How did you first say hello when she came home?
It would be great if he was like in that pose of his where he's naked and he has his hand over his cock and he's
look,
just like,
honey,
look, it's all yours.
I'm doing it for you now.
I'm fully shaven, even my armpits. There's no ball hair. Let's go. What do they say to each other? I mean, I know they probably talked on the phone, but not much. Oh, what is he even, like, what does he say?
I don't even know how she comes home.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, she's got to go home sometime, even to get her stuff.
Yeah, but should he be there? I don't know.
And there's reporters all over the house, and they're taking
and
their picture.
You're being watched, everything you do.
And look at the front page of the paper. He's got to be freaking out. Homer returns as Rat Weiner, eyes quitting.
Yeah. You're married to a rat.
Meanwhile,
where's my rat?
Meanwhile, I mean, I don't even think. I mean, there are politicians who have done way worse and haven't been called rats.
Yeah, but that's what he's being called in the press.
Yeah. And she, married him thinking he was an up-and-comer and she was going to be the first lady of New York and blah, 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 blah.
This was a knight with shiny armor.
She's going to be the first lady of New York City. It's going to be great. They'll go out with the Clintons, blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden he's rat.
Gracie Mansion, city, balls and festivities.
I could have married a lot of guys. Look at me now. Now I'm married to a Mrs. Rat. I'm a rat.
Mrs. Rat.
I mean, for Christ's sake.
And I'm carrying a rat's baby.
I'm a rat by association. Listen to me. You better fix this. I will.
There's no fixing it. How do you
I
fix
don't
it?
want this. Wait, how am I going to go with Hillary and Bill to dinner? Yeah, he's disgusting. Look at him. I mean, who texts? Get a blowjob. You better build a time machine, sir. And go back in time and undo this. And is he like going like, listen, baby, I would never cheat on you. This wasn't cheating. I got caught up in something. I know it's silly, but or does he just, what does he do? You know what? Maybe sit on the bed with a gun in your mouth.
Oh.
Then she's got to. Right?
Maybe she says, shoot. Shoot.
She's probably like, is that a real gun?
I don't believe it.
Listen, Huma. I don't want you going back to that disgusting rat man. You come stay with me and Hillary at our house. That's it. What he did to you is terrible. Terrible. I mean, you're hot. You understand what happened with me and Hillary, right? We got old, that's all. She kept herself in shape like you.
more than a year.
Huma, you're in shape. Who knows what's going on? I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So Bob Lefsetz, writing about the sometimes inverse correlation between talent and Twitter popularity. Lefsetz declaring, quote, if Twitter was about talent, Ronnie the limo driver would be bubbling up. Ronnie responding in his inimitable style, quote, screw him and his article. If he wants to make it like I'm stupid, be my guest.
Well, Ronnie is stupid because he doesn't understand. Lefsetz was actually...
It sounded like a compliment.
It was complimenting him. I read the article. He was talking about Lady Gaga. And what he was saying is that it's the music stupid. He's saying that Lady Gaga's running around with the costumes and the carrying on and the attitude and the Twitter followers. He goes, it doesn't matter if you have 10 million Twitter followers. The album tanked. And he's saying if Twitter followers meant something, then Ronnie the limo driver would be the biggest star in the world. He's got 100,000 followers. He's not putting you down. What's the matter with you?
Well, that's not the way you put it to me yesterday,
I read it
Steve.
to you. I read it to you.
You made it sound like I was stupid.
I just read it.
Oh, stop it now.
Quote.
He was actually complimenting you.
Well, thank you. All right.
I mean, he wasn't being
all
negative.
Right, whatever. 104,000.
All right.
Nice.
There you go. You're like Lady... Well, his point is that with all of her followers...
She didn't sell a lot of albums?
He's saying that the fans went to Adele. Why did they go... was Adele's album big and Gaga's bombed? Because Adele's got a good album. That's the music business. I never met this Lefsetz, but suddenly I'm quoting him every minute. I might have to have him on. How's your TV show stuff going? What's going on, man? When are we going to really see something? What's going on?
Don's working on stuff.
So you're in a negotiation?
So you're now not in the conversation. Don's taking care of everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Is Don taking care of it or Don Buchwald and Associates?
Don Buchwald and Associates.
Right.
They're taking care of it.
Yeah, I think Don laced into Ronnie.
Really?
Yeah. I think he basically said to Ronnie, listen, don't go telling people Don Buchwald's working. It's Don Buchwald and
I didn't
Associates.
say he's the one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Don Buchwald and Associates,
Yeah.
okay?
Don't say Don Buchwald's working on it.
Well, it's the
He
name of
doesn't
the
wanna-
company.
He's ashamed to be representing you.
He's
Don't you get it?
Yeah.
Right.
Don Buchwald and Associates are working on...
Right. He's helping you out
Right.
by putting one of his agents on it.
Exactly.
Right.
And...
You're represented by Associates.
That's what I said.
No, you said Don's working on it.
He
You
is,
know
but
Don
he
doesn't
is-
want to be associated
He
with
is,
you.
but he isn't.
Right.
No, but the one...
Maybe just say you're being represented by Associates
By one
of
thi-
Don Buchwald. All right.
All right, the one guy... The
He-
Well,
one
you
guy...
know what he said to you.
represented-
No, Ronnie said to me, Don told me, make sure you say Don Buchwald and Associates because you're not being represented by Don Buchwald. I go, yeah, because you don't want you running around saying, it's
Just say
embarrassing.
you're represented by Associates.
Oh, he didn't say it was embarrassing.
That's what I'm telling you he means.
No, he
You
didn't.
know I have to
He didn't
explain
mean
everything.
it like that.
What do you think he means?
Now, you
He's
understand Don, but you don't understand...
No, but I know he's the one
Lefsetz.
guy. The one guy he's talking to directly because he knows him.
Yeah. All right.
The one, the guy from Fox.
Okay. All right. Take it easy.
All right.
I'm just telling you, I know Don speak. I've known the man many years.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We talked about you
Right.
too.
Right. Believe me.
Believe me.
Use your fucking head.
I am. In
other words, Don's in the closet.
Everything's
on this
going
deal.
good, man.
Yeah.
It's
All right. So
going
where
good.
are we at with this thing? When am I going to see a show?
Dude,
when do you start taping? What are we doing?
We're supposed to tape a pilot. I'm waiting to find out a date.
All right.
Dude. And the other thing, they're in getting ready to do production. So, the wheels thing. So, waiting to hear.
Oh.
I'm just waiting to hear. And
He's ready to tape.
whatever, dude. Meanwhile, I got all my other stuff going on now.
Yeah. What do you got? What's the other
I'm
stuff?
at Rick's tonight in Indy. The whole weekend we're opening up a club in
India.
Indy. Indianapolis, Indiana.
Rick's India.
No,
Well, they haven't had a club in India before, I don't think.
I don't know about that.
Do you have a Zizzle reel?
I'll be out. Yeah, I'll be out there this weekend, and then next week I'll be in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania,
All right.
with Julie and the block party.
Oh, the block party.
Yeah, you want to
Ronnie's
come?
Block
You like
party
block parties?
happening again.
Yeah, next Friday.
Great.
So.
All right.
And then I just found out something else that might happen.
Go ahead.
I'll be working with Scott the engineer again.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants me to talk about it yet. Scott, you want me to talk about that yet?
What's going on?
You know who you remind me of? Regis. You know why? Regis's career started late in life, and now your career
Look
started
at you
late.
bubbling up here.
Like your show business career hadn't started till you were in the 60s.
Dude, Scott, is it all right if I talk about it? Dude.
Regis went around for years and years and years and kind of didn't have big success. And then when
Bumbled from one television show to the other.
and then all of a sudden, in his 60s,
Boom.
everyone discovered him. poor Ronnie. His whole
Same
life.
deal.
He's been waiting. Now all of a sudden, he's everyone's sweetheart.
Well, it's all thanks
He's
to
our
you, man.
Clara Peller.
I got to,
Well,
have to give props
I
to
had
the
nothing
boss.
to do with it.
I didn't say that.
No, I said I had nothing to do
No,
with it. I'm saying it's
a
your
lot
talent.
of Twitter stuff. A lot of stuff came through Twitter. I got to say.
Where's the beef?
As long as Twitter lasts, it's okay with me. A year or two, it's fine with me.
All right. Go ahead. So what is this
So
with Scott
anyway,
the
now
engineer?
Scott has got a gig going on in Atlantic City at Harrah's.
Right.
They have a club there at night. The pool at the pool becomes a club at night.
Yes.
And he's DJing with DJ Hollywood. And
What do you need
all
to
of a
do?
sudden, he comes to me this morning and he goes, "They want you to come and judge a contest
Wow.
out at Harrah's. They'll send a limo to pick you up and give you a room for the night and everything." Okay, I'm there. Pay you some money.
I heard a funnier story that Scott the engineer, Scott's like a lummox. He's a lump on a log. And I love him, but you know him. And you heard what he does with these. So the last appearance he had with Ronnie comes out and MCs.
Yes.
And Scott's the DJ. So I don't know. Either Scott went to Shuley or something, goes, I don't know if I want to be a DJ at these things anymore. So,
Oh, really?
So,
Oh, yeah,
so Shuley
yeah.
goes. So Shuley, I believe, goes, Scott.
What do you want to do?
What do you exactly? What do you want to do? He goes, maybe I'll co-host with Ronnie. We'll go up there together.
How funny is that?
You're going to be a partner.
Yeah, the two.
I
of
mean,
them.
how stupid is that, though?
First of all, of course it's
Two
stupid.
guys standing there on the stage about
Scott's-
5x5.
Well, the ad libs you had in
First
that
of all-
last thing worked so well.
Yeah.
First of all,
You're
Shuley's...
horrible.
Listen, they bitched and moaned that it wasn't good the last time, so I said... I sat down with these guys and said, let's figure out something better that I could do.
How's that going to be better? You're horrible on stage.
Then Shuley said you can co-host with Ronnie. I didn't say it. Shuley said it. Shuley's full of shit.
He said
did
that?
say it.
Oh, I didn't
he
hear
did.
that.
I never said that.
Well, I would love that.
Shuley just tries to stir up shit.
I love
That's all he
you
does.
guys.
So
I love what goes on.
I want to do a good show for these people. They're coming to
But
pay
Scott,
money.
don't you think? I saw the show. I saw the video.
Yeah.
When you're there with your equipment and you're the DJ, at least it gives you a purpose on stage. I think it's like when if Ringo stepped out from the drums,
What would he be doing?
what would he be doing?
No, I understand that.
So at least it gives you a purpose on stage, and you can chime in with Ron.
Yeah, you're like the band leader on the
no,
Tonight Show.
I get it. But they were like, you're sitting there like a lump.
I never said anything about
These
what
guys,
you did.
after we did the show.
But you are
I
a lump.
said about
Love.
after the
Peace
show.
and love.
I didn't say during the show. I was bitching about you after the show, what you did after, by you look like you were miserable talking to the people and you wanted to leave.
I'm supposed
I
to
didn't
be
say anything
eating
about
right
what
now.
you did during the show.
That's
They didn't let me eat, Ronnie.
My blood
yeah,
sugar
well,
is
yeah,
plummeting.
that was another thing.
I don't like to greet the public while I'm
He
dining.
was all upset.
I can't say a word.
Because we did a meet and greet.
Whatever I do, I can't win.
And I'm sitting, and people are coming up and they want pictures signed and
And I
whatever.
did.
And I'm eating
haven't
half
had
a
dessert
sandwich
yet.
as I'm doing it, but I did.
You know what's amazing?
Because that's what you're paying you for.
You know what's amazing? Here's a guy not only wants extra money and everything, but really sits in a recording booth for 90% of his time, or he goes home and stares at the wall and occasionally gets to go once a week bowling. So finally, he shows up somewhere. Someone, imagine this, wants to take a picture with him or sign an
No
autograph.
autograph.
And I did.
And all of a sudden, he gets anything. I'll need to dine first. I mean,
Where's
really,
my
I have a
food?
what did you think? He'd go, you know what? I'll put the
How
food
nice
down.
is that somebody wants to come meet me?
Robin,
Where's the menu?
my hunger, I'm as big, I'm as hungry as a bear.
Yeah, so now I'm doing.
Right, where's the menu?
I'm
This is
doing.
like
I'm
slave
doing
labor.
Harrah's with him. What are we doing in Harrah's, by the way?
Scott, they better feed you before you meet the public at Harris.
Yeah, we're taken care of.
Scott,
I already said the
it's
menu.
a miracle that someone would even want an
Harris is
autograph from
great.
you.
What am I doing then?
We're going to be doing. I'm going to be hosting and DJing with DJ Hollywood.
He's hosting.
And then we're going to have some kind of contest.
And what are you going to do?
I'll sit there like a lump.
Me and you and DJ.
I'll switch places.
Yeah, he's going to sit there like.
So you're going to be the host.
Yes, I'm the host.
Oh.
We're rotating. So
He's such a good host. A host.
Well,
Did everybody wake up?
You know,
Ronnie's here.
when you think of host, I mean,
don't you think of Scott?
yes. So during the night we're
why
going to
did
have.
you start wearing like wild hair pieces to these appearances?
yeah,
like
like
Lady,
Bobo.
no, like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like become the
Yeah,
Lady
get
Gaga.
an exciting
be Dopo.
outfit
The
at
blue hair.
least.
Why don't you get like Liberace? Like, why don't you start getting like wild? Like,
Sequin
you
jacket.
know, Liberace was a guy. Guy was a genius because
no personality.
He had no personality. He was a vomit, and he played the piano, which nobody likes. But he'd show up in costumes with jewelry and limos and
And his candelabra, man.
yeah, flowing robes. Do something wear something. You can't be Lady Gaga. Be Lady Blah Blah.
You should have a candelabra on your DJ desk, you know?
Yeah.
Put a big candelabra.
Okay.
You want to hear a great story?
Yeah.
No.
I love Scott. I love Scott.
I know it's not going to be great for me.
I love Scott to death, man. I love this guy. So we're doing Chambersburg, Pennsylvania next Friday night, the comedy thing, okay?
Comedy.
Orchids, by the way.
I'm not doing comedy.
Anyway, so it's a far ride. So to come back the same night is crazy.
Right.
So we're going to come back in the morning, so they're going to give us a hotel room to stay at.
It's funny already.
So he goes, where are we staying? So I go, I don't know, we're staying in some shit motel called the Desert Inn.
Right.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
I want to know where it is so I can get there.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
There's no Desert Inn.
He's searching everywhere for this fucking place. Now, Chambersburg, I mean, how big could it be?
It's on the computer. You should be working, but go ahead.
But there's 14 hotels in Chambersburg, believe it or not.
Right.
But there's no Desert Inn.
Right.
Because Desert Inn doesn't fucking exist. I made it up in my head.
Right.
You know? And he's searching, and he's going to Shuley. He goes, Shuley, where is this
You're
fucking
such an
place?
asshole. You know that? You know, I just give him a nice gig and extra money, and he's got to fucking rip me an a-hole. Stop it. We're not doing anything at Harrah's. You're done.
Why are you on the computer looking for Desert Inn when you're here?
Come on.
That's my problem. What do you mean, come on? I'm serious.
He's got other gigs there.
Yeah, I'm busy.
You got to get you working,
I
man.
am working.
It was during the breakfast hour.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
working.
His breakfast hour.
I'm working.
All right.
Plenty working.
Let me look for Desert Inn here.
I see nothing of that nature.
He goes, I don't see it here. I go, dude, it's a shit motel. You think they're going to have a website?
Yeah, but the problem is you're giving him phony hotels, and he's got to work.
I know. It was for like 5 minutes, that's all.
I am working.
Someone told me you made your intern look up Desert Inn, too.
I didn't make her, no.
She was trying to help because you were freaking out?
Oh, I didn't make her do it.
She brought.
If you didn't make her, then why did she do it?
She has a computer. She just heard the conversation that I said I can't find one, and she decided to search for it. I didn't make her do it.
And then she brought up a picture of the town also. It was fucking great. And he's looking for the Desert Inn.
I only see bed and breakfast, Holiday Inn
There's
Express.
14 hotels in that little town, man.
Where will I be staying?
Demanded to be clean and the staff to be polite.
Please instruct the staff. I'll be arriving.
And I want the breakfast to have a conglomerate of freshness.
Hey, did you hear that Ganji's not allowed to go with us to Rick's this weekend?
Why?
Why?
Because they put a kibosh on him going.
Who did? On Demand?
I guess so.
So
Budget?
who's going with you?
Richie Wilson and Chris Costa.
Who put the kibosh?
I don't
Goodstein?
know. I don't know.
Oh, God, Ganji lives for that.
Yeah, he was all upset. But he goes to me yesterday. He goes, well, if I really wanted to go, I could make it happen, but I'm not going to push the issue.
So who told him no?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Boy, that's mysterious. Doug, what's going on with that?
Doug's not in, and nobody seems to know why Ganji can't go.
Huh? Who forbids that? I mean, I'm thrilled. I mean, I don't think Ganji should go.
So, Greg here is telling me that it was self-imposed by Ganji.
Really?
Why?
Because you gave him such a hard time, he's probably ashamed to go.
Yeah, you know what? You know why Ganji pisses me off? Because he's creepy. Like everything that has to do with a chick, he's in on. For a while, he had to pre-interview the Miss Howard TVs, and I said, Ganji, it's not necessary. Will's going to pre-interview him, and he goes, well, no, I'll handle it myself.
Well, you killed that for him too.
Yeah, I know.
You're
but I go,
ruining all his fun.
But I said, well, why do two guys need to why do I have to have two guys doing that? And why is the only guest that we have? I've had, Tatum O'Neal was here yesterday. One guy interviewed her. How come two guys didn't? You know what I mean? It was like insane what was going on here. And then Doug had to shoot her pictures personally.
Right.
Like, what was that about? So I said to these guys, listen, come clean. Is this something you want to do because you're horny? Oh, no. I'm way too busy. I don't even want to be pre-interviewing them. And Doug's like, no. I just thought I'd help out with some very attractive pictures. I go, but Jason takes the pictures. I already got someone doing that. I don't need double coverage on this stuff. Don't you? I thought you guys are so busy. We have such little budget. If you're too busy to do everything else, then how can you be busy with this?
Yeah. Why is this taking up so much time and so many other people who work there?
It's like when I say to Scott, how can you not be doing this? You're looking up the Desert Inn. I mean, really.
I multitask.
Okay, that's all right.
I multitask. There is work going on.
So, and Ganji was just like being like, I didn't even realize these very hot girls were even girls. I mean, I didn't even notice them. So I knew he was being a bullshit artist. By the way, where is Doug and where's Ganji? It's almost 8 a.m.
Well, they're pissed that they don't get to do these things.
Ganji doesn't come in every day.
Ganji doesn't come.
And
He
I don't
goes.
know
He
where
works.
Doug is.
Where, there's no hot chicks booked
That's
on the
right.
show.
That's what they're saying, because you know what? Will was pointing out to me that Ganji, he's in for some stuff. Like yesterday, he was the guy holding the mic when the Playboy Playmate of the Year was doing the armpit sniffing.
Yeah, like how did Ganji show up here for that? Now that you say that, when we had the Playboy Playmate of the Year, all of a sudden he's here.
And by the way, did you notice he tried to get online to get sniffed?
Did you notice I blocked it?
I did notice that.
Because you know what? No one cares about Ganji. I had a choice. We're at the end of that armpit sniffing bit.
Yes.
And I'm looking it over. Like, Benji's there, who's way funnier than Ganji.
And Ganji's in front of him.
And Ganji's in front of him. He's in line to get close to the Playboy Playmate. And I went, what the fuck? So I give him a hand sign. Out. Benji, go up and get your armpit smelled. I'm gonna sit and waste time with Ganji. What if she likes my armpit? Now I'm going out with her.
I asked him why. He came in. He came walking in about 7:15 yesterday, and I go, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "Well, I have to help out with the Playmate. The Playmate segment."
But he doesn't.
The Playmate segment?
Yeah.
Really?
What's different about the Playmate segment than any other segment we do?
He is such a fucking horny motherfucker.
Hey, can you blame him?
I know. Well, he probably figured blindfold. If she doesn't see him, maybe she'll go out with him. Don't take off your blindfold.
He's such a good guy, though. He really is.
Hey, Ganji's a nice kid.
Yeah, you don't have breasts.
Yeah. Ganji's a nice kid when he's not sending porn tapes to your kid's T-shirt. That went over great.
He had hair then, though.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let Steve finish his report, boys.
All
Thank you. I don't know how we got off on a tangent.
Rick's tonight
All
in
right.
Indianapolis.
All right, Ronnie. Very busy schedule. I barely get him to drive me anymore. It's busy.
You're a lucky man. Look at who's driving you.
And I'm not so lucky because I'm going to be driving him soon. I think he resents driving me. That he's a big superstar. Anything else?
Also today, Sal and Richard heading west to entertain fun-famished fans in Hollywood this Saturday. But they won't be doing a show, they say. A meet and greet at Club Bardot on Vine. Though you might never know this from looking at the club's website, which doesn't seem to mention the Sal and Richard show this Saturday. Stern News, 877-H100-TIP or email. Howard100news at SiriusXM.com.
All right. Thank you.
Steve Langford.
That last report was very puzzling.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Steve will get more details.
You're really sort of taking off right now.
Okay.
You've got an agent or an agency working for you.
Okay.
You've got six-figure in Twitter followers. You've reached 6 figures in Twitter followers.
Okay.
You've got possibly 2 shows in development right now.
Okay. So far, you're on the right track.
As Tim would say, this is a whirlwind.
It's a whirlwind.
Or whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
What's this like for you?
I'm on a whirlwind tour, man.
Are you on a personal high right now? No, like when you leave here, are you like, wow, I can't believe all this stuff is happening to me?
Yeah, but I don't believe it's happening till it happens. Okay, so like with the TV things, I don't believe it happens until I'm there doing it. Okay, or I sign some kind of paper saying you're going to do this. So I don't count my chickens before they hatch. You know what I'm saying?
Short of actually becoming Howard's personal driver and security and all that, is this the most magical limo ride you've ever been on?
Yeah, it's all because of him too. I mean, not that I'm, trying to kiss ass or anything, but it's the truth. I mean, this wouldn't happen if I wasn't here. He made me where made me a star, kind of.
Now, with your buddy in the background there, what advice do you have for him? Because he can't seem to find his niche recently. Like, he doesn't know what to do at these gigs. He's feeling a little uncomfortable.
First of all, I would stop looking for the Desert Inn, number one, because it doesn't exist. Second of all, hey, you just got to keep plugging at it, man. You got to, get out there on Twitter, man, like I did. Get out there and start putting crazy shit up. Every day. I'm on there every day. I never miss a day I put stuff up. And, even if it's stupid, which most of it is.
What would your ideal gig consist of? What would you be doing ideally? What in a perfect world?
Turn around, I'll show you.
Come on, in all seriousness.
I like Greg, the generic cameraman, #1 at my gigs.
No, but what would these gigs? What would your role be? Because
My role?
You don't feel comfortable in some of the things you've done recently.
We've been trying to figure that out. I'm a DJ, but in these things, it's not really called for. It doesn't call for a DJ. There's no equipment. I use my fucking phone. Get it? I use a little phone. It's a goof. But they were bitching that it was boring, so I wanted to try and figure out something else that we could do that would be better for the people. I want to make sure the people have a good time.
And you, sir, seem like the ambassador of fun.
Oh, you've been to my gigs.
I had a blast.
Yeah, right? Did you not have the best time of your life?
Second best, but yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. Second best. I mean, yeah, we aim to please.
Richard and Sal did a gig over the weekend, which is they went to like a private party where it was just Q&A.
Richard and Sal Bash.
They stand on stage and people ask questions. So
what page?
JD,
which one?
All right, so we put it under John. No, we put it under John Wall pitch because I didn't want them to see it. It's the second one down in the first column. John Wall pitch. Second one down, first column, yellow. Right. So let me just tell you because there's a lot to hear. What Sal says is, hey, we're working on some premises for when the show's over. We're going to do a CD of phony phone calls, for after Howard retires. And my thing is like, why don't you use those premises now?
Yeah.
What are you saving them for?
What did Fred just say?
10 seconds.
Oh, for a commercial.
You got it.
What is this? Commercial?
Yes. So, Jason has told me that he's heard this whole idea about the CD for after you retire. But Jason said the analogy would be like, Howard, I'm booking guests on the show, but I've got some good guests I'm going to book after you retire. Well, I'm all in for having a plan. I get it. You should have a plan for when you're done. But it shouldn't be for what you're supposed to be doing now.
Right.
Like if you said afterwards, I'm gonna, we're working on a premise for a TV show.
I'm saving my best material for after Howard goes off the air.
Right. Well, who knows if maybe it's not their best material.
Whatever.
It's like being a baseball player and say, you know what, I'm only going to hit triples. I'm saving my home runs for my next team.
Well, that's right. Well, Richard and Sal, they usually do a comedy tour, but this weekend they did a thing where they go on stage and answer questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Could you imagine? But I was listening to some of the tape.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I guess it's easier than having to go up and make people laugh. You just answer their questions.
Okay.
And they get paid for it.
I thought they wanted to do the comedy thing.
I don't know. Maybe the comedy thing isn't going that well. But it was weird that they were asking questions, and Sal, you know how Sal talks too much?
Yeah.
Listen to this. What is it? Is that me doing that noise? Who's doing it?
I think it was you because you just grabbed your microphone.
This is Sal on stage saying something very strange, I think.
That's what we'll be doing when Howard retires.
I guess the question is, what were you guys going to be doing when Howard retires?
I have to agree with Richard on that one. No, I mean, who knows? I mean, Sal and I we're going to start a tour up in January and hopefully, continue to do shows. We're lovers and friends, and we will always be together.
One of our biggest requests is, will you release a personal prank call CD? I'll tell you what, Richard and I are personally working on premises for original prank calls after the Howard Stern show. An original prank call CD.
So if you listen to Sal's answer, he's saying, here's what we're doing. Because he's definitely the... he could have been on the Honeymooners. He's so retarded. He's on stage, Sal, and somehow he volunteers the information that what Richard and Sal do in their off time is they're preparing a bunch of phony phone calls for the day that I go off the air, a bunch of premises
Yes.
that they feel will be fantastic.
And they will execute after the show is over.
Yeah. Now, here I am. I'm the asshole who's paying them. I'm listening to this, and I go, well, that's like if I went to Sirius, if I went to management, and I said, guys, you're not going to believe what I'm doing in my off time. I'm preparing radio material that is so brilliant for the day when I leave here that will blow everyone away. Now, I would imagine my boss would say to me, well, can't you prepare some material here?
Yeah, why are you preparing material for 5 years from now?
Yeah, we're paying you for your ideas, but you're preparing material. Well, we pay them to make phony phone calls. And just last week, I rejected about 3 of those phone calls. I think I'm getting the stuff that's not going to appear in 5 years.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Maybe what you reject is what they're putting in that pile.
And then why would you be so dumb as to go in a public forum and announce that you're doing this when I'm the idiot who's paying you?
That's all I can hope is that the rejected material is what's going into the pile.
I guess I'm an asshole.
It's basically what, But
am I an asshole, Sal? Is that why you
kind of crazy?
Is that why you feel so confident that you could say that and just piss all over me? Am I that desperate for you?
No, not one bit. And I did.
On what level does that answer make any sense to the guy who's paying you to make phony phone calls?
Well, I don't get it. It was after.
Of course, you don't get it.
I don't. It was like after you retire, after everything's all said and done. I said maybe we would do a.
No, that's not what you said. You can't backtrack.
I don't remember what I said because.
Of course not.
I had a lot of alcohol in me. I also
that's the excuse. No, what you're doing, you and Richard are preparing material. You're actually writing down ideas that you are saving for the event that I retire in 5 years.
That's not true.
Well,
but
you
that's
lied.
what you said.
So you've been misquoted.
Well, if I said that, it wasn't entirely true at all. What we would do is after you retire, we would prepare. No. Well, that's not true, because every idea we write, we execute for this show.
So why would you say that? Richard and I are compiling a list of bits that we are going to do for the day that Howard retires, and I'm paying you to write material.
That's ridiculous, because we write
That's
bits.
ridiculous. You're arguing with yourself.
I know, because
you said it, I didn't.
I know. And
you're saying it like I'm saying it.
Listen, I'm not using this as an excuse, but what I try to say is that we will compile a list, because
let's say what you're saying is true.
Okay.
What kind of moron gets up and announces it?
Me.
This is one of the dumbest fucking things I ever heard a guy say on stage. That's like if Robin and I were conspiring in the back room and we said, listen, in 4.5 years we're leaving Sirius.
Right.
Let's start a list of really good radio ideas.
Yes.
And then I got up and announced it to my boss.
Well, that's proof that I definitely made a mistake, because that's
You're
idiotic.
a moron.
Yes, I am a moron. In that
Are
case,
you an idiot or a moron, or both?
I would probably, in this case...
have you ever heard anything like that?
In this case, I would say both, but...
So you're saying that the clip I just played is you being misquoted?
Not misquoted. I misquoted myself. You
misquoted yourself.
I misquoted myself.
Well, Richard didn't object, though. So
well, you have to understand that.
Richard, give me the truth. I have always held you as an honest guy. I don't want to hear any bullshit.
You're a sucker. Thanks, Fred.
Richard,
Howard's a sucker.
How many ideas do you have on the list for when I retire?
We have ideas for here. Yesterday, we came up with a lawnmower prank call idea that we're working on right now. Every idea that we have, we're using here. Why would
Sal say that then, and you stand on the stage with him?
I think he
should have taken a bat and hit him in the head and said, Sal, why are you telling my boss that I'm sitting there writing material for the day that he leaves?
Richard, tell Howard what you told me when you just walked into my office.
Well, this is it's news to me that all these premises are for after you retire, because we're using them now.
Right.
Well, that was the point I was trying to make.
That was the point you were trying to make.
Well, the present premises are for now, but the premises after you retire are for later.
What?
So there are premises.
Premises will be written after you retire. That's what I would try to say, that once you retire, we're going to compile a list of premises and put together possibly.
That's not what you said.
I know. Well, that's where I fucked up. But because every day we sit down.
He's dopey, isn't he?
You were letting the audience in on something, Sal.
Yes, of course I was. That I'm an asshole.
When you're alone with Sal, does he ever try to be intelligent? Does he? Do you ever sit there and go, "Wow, Sal's really deep"? But you know he's a moron, right?
Well, I'm a moron too, so that's why we get along great.
You're not a moron. You have a very high IQ. I had you tested.
You're posing as a moron.
You're hanging around with a guy who's at least 20 points below you IQ-wise. I mean,
15.
my God. Oh, sorry.
Well, we never get too deep when we're together,
Right,
you know.
right.
I have deep conversations with my fiance.
Right,
but
with other people.
With Sal, I have fun. That's why I love the guy.
In other words, he's the court jester. He's an idiot.
He's not an idiot. I wouldn't go there.
I mean, I listen to these tapes and what he says. I mean, it's wild.
But it's funny when he misspeaks. I love it.
You love it. Okay. Well, he threw you under the bus. He says you're busy conspiring
you're
with him.
part of it.
I didn't mean it that way, and you know it, Howard. That would be idiotic.
What do you mean, I know it? I don't know that.
Because what shithead in their right mind would be putting stuff together for 4.5 fucking... No, that's ridiculous. Everything that I do, I dedicate to the show. We write every day.
And what an announcement. Hey, guys, what are you going to do in 5 years when Howard leaves? We're compiling a list just now of...
Secret list.
of ideas that we're going to put out when the Howard Stern Show goes off.
Nobody buys CDs anymore anyway.
Yeah, that's
so why
the big
would
plan.
we spend that time on it?
You know how rich people get from releasing comedy CDs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sal's big plan is fantastic. Way to go.
So
a lunatic.
I'm so stupid.
You are. You're dopey. I mean, I listen, and we listen to this stuff.
Of course.
We have two lists, ladies and gentlemen. The good shit, that'll be in 5 years, and the shit we give Howard. It's not so good. But
For example, why would I save the idea of calling Motormouth with Richard?
Tell me.
No, of course
You're the
not.
one who said it, not
we
me.
Don't know
I know.
what's in the list you're giving to your 5-year plan.
No, the point that I'm trying to make, it's obvious I did screw up because everything I do is dedicated to the show now, and a list would be...
that's what you're saying.
I know.
You get up on stage when someone asks you a question, you've got to be honest. You go, I don't have a plan for 5 years.
I need
now.
a plan. In 5 years, I'll probably be bartending. I need to do something.
I'll tell you, and as the boss around here, I get paranoid because I said I've heard a couple of these prank calls recently, and I say, well, that's what they're doing to me, these guys.
They're giving you the crap.
That's crazy.
Can I
Put that in the good pile and save it for 5 years?
That's too good.
Can I
need
defend
that for 5 years from now?
No defense. For what? What do you want to defend?
our prank calls last week?
No, there were two that were just awful.
The Will the Farter one? I thought that was awesome.
Great.
Brutal Master?
Terrible.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
All right,
Terrible.
we'll put that on the CD.
Put that you can put on.
Wow, the Brutal Master, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
All
What was
righty.
the other one? I didn't like.
Gary the Retard.
Gary the Retard.
Customer service.
You know what? That one reminded me of like you take a fly and you just pull its wings off.
Well, if it makes
what I
you
mean?
feel better, after we pranked Gary, I got his radio subscription renewed. I took care of it.
That's
for him.
very nice of
So
you.
he can hear you making
We put the wings back on the fly, Howard.
Right, so he wouldn't miss a minute of your humiliation. Wow.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Howard. I
All
really
right.
am.
Well, it sounds like a great Q&A went on. Where was that?
In Hollywood.
In Hollywood. Well,
Yeah.
good for you boys.
Well, they got a bunch of information that we didn't have.
Yeah, we got new information. Thank God the fans pulled it out of you. Here, I'll play one of your better ones. Here, I'll play your. You want me to play your? Here, let's have a
Motormouth?
choice.
Okay.
You got Motor Mouths I got in front of me, and I have. Hold on. Jack and Rod Video Game Day.
That's a great one, too. Motormouth's fresh.
Motor Mouse I like a lot. Yeah.
We put Jack and Rod in.
How about Sour Shoes Pranks the Pizza Place?
Excellent one.
Which you want? What should I play? I'm going to play one of them
I
right now.
vote
Motor Mouse.
Motor Mouths.
Yeah.
Robin Motor Mouths it is.
All right.
Here they are in all their glory.
Thank you, Howard.
This is Motormouth Radio. Hi, you're on with the Motormouths.
Hey, guys, how are you today?
Who's this?
Hey, this is Rusty.
Hey, Rusty. Hey, Rusty, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I wanted to tell you guys, I know you guys are really into classic cars and stuff. I just wanted to kind of give you a great memory I had of my dad's old 69 Camaro that we recently sold. It was, it was a rare Camaro with custom-built double fudge packers and imported Asian Bukkake chassis, and it also had a Mike Morales custom jizz-soaked dashboard.
Well, that was a first for us. Yeah, that's what you kind of know. Yeah, somebody knows how to get us. All right, let's grab the phone. Say hi, you're on with the Motormouths.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Who's this?
This is Jerry from Syosset.
Hey, Jerry, what's going on?
Nothing much. First of all, I'm here, and, my son's home from school today because he's sick, and unfortunately that foul language is coming through. And hopefully you can find who that moron was that just pranked you guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, we really can't find out who it is. We can just hang up.
Yeah. Well, all right. I had to explain it to him because it wasn't good. It wasn't pleasant.
No, I understand. That's why we get rid of those people.
What's up automotively, Jerry?
Anyway, maybe you guys can help me because I'm a car collector. I have a 65 Mustang. And are you guys familiar with the custom-made, the old-school Hirsch shifter knob?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, the plain white ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I was wondering where can you guys possibly help me get a new one? Because I had this fat chick in the car. She sat on it and it got stuck in her twat.
All righty. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's try the phones. Hi, you're on with the Motor Mounts.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing today?
Who's this?
Hey, this is Rich. I'm a big fan of the show. Listen every Thursday. I really appreciate what you guys do.
Hey, thanks, Rich.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually sitting out in my 73 Chevy or Ford LTD.
Nice. Rich, where are you from? You local?
Yeah, I'm from Hicksville.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm actually sitting out in my car in the driveway, jerking off. I love you. I get real turned on by the show.
All righty. Thanks, Rich.
Yeah.
So anyway,
and I was actually getting excited that we had a new listener.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're getting yeah, whatever.
You don't know. That's the problem. You don't know. I'm talking about the phone light that's flashing. That could actually be a legitimate call.
All right, let's go to the phones. Hi, you're on with the Motor Mounts.
Hey, it's Frank from Brentwood. How you guys doing?
Okay, Frank. Let's try the phones again. Hi, you're on with the Motor Mounts.
I drive an 07 Denali.
Oh, okay.
And who's this?
Yeah, so what do you know about cars?
Not much.
Well, who's this?
What do you want to ask me?
Who are we talking to?
Ernie Irvin.
Ernie Irvin.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, ask me a question.
Ask you a question.
Why do we want to ask you a question, Ernie? You called us.
What's the question you're going to ask?
Well, what's wrong with your car?
That's why I got the audio show and you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And you got knowledge. Yeah, you got all the knowledge in the world.
Well, no, that we don't have. That's absolutely not true.
Yeah, good. Okay, so what about the Camaro?
Okay, what about it? That's the question. What about the Camaro? That's what we asked.
Yeah, okay. That's a Chrysler product, pal, not a GM product.
The Camaro?
It's a piece of shit. Go look at the Dodge Challenger.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was confused. I was definitely confused.
All right, let's try this again.
Okay.
Go higher on with the Motor Mounts.
Hey, guys, it's John Hine from Hempstead. How you doing?
Hiya, John.
Hey, let me ask you something. What car has the best trunk to hide a schoolboy who's bleeding from his ass?
So.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that crap, that's really nasty.
All right, let's try this. Higher on with the Motor Mounts.
This ain't Hot Rod Magazine, pal.
So anyway, I don't know. All righty, let's try this. Higher on with the Motor Mounts.
I said the Camaro's a piece of shit. That's what I said.
You know, we can't win. We are just
No, that's amazing. Well, it looks like it, Ray.
Wow.
Oh, that was an interesting show, wasn't
Yes, it was.
Yeah, do these guys get any other calls, or is it just you guys?
No,
It was
that
just
blinking light.
Wow.
They get like once in a while they'll get a call, and if it's a legitimate one, they'll leave him on for 45 minutes.
Wow.
Like, they won't take a chance with any other calls. They'll just, and then we have to wait for that call to be done.
What a show. I mean, they're talking about cars. And you know what's funny? You hit into something, too, because people call up and they start bragging about what car they have. Like, they built it. No, they just bought it. Yeah, I got a Camaro.
Appreciation for somebody else's work.
I'm sitting here in my driveway in my Camaro. And it's like, well, yeah, look how proud I am of something I had nothing to do with other than I bought the stupid thing.
Didn't a comedian do a joke about that people like remodel their cars? They think they can do it better than the manufacturer does.
Yeah, that was the height of arrogance.
Yeah,
I know. Was it Colin Quinn?
Somebody said.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's funny though.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, do they really think they know better than a major car company
that's been around for 100 years?
Yeah. He was talking about those rap stars who trick up their cars.
Yeah. Trick my ride.
Yeah.
A car's supposed to just go forward.
Yeah,
it's not supposed to
bounce
like a fucking rabbit.
Right.
Buy a horse if you want to jump up and down or something.
What is the thrill of that? I don't even get that.
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, boys.
All right.
We're back to the drawing board.
Yes.
We got some good premises coming up.
Good. Let them flow, man.
We will. Don't save them.
Don't save them, man.
We're not.
We won't.
All right, later.
Howard's a sucker.
Howard, you're a sucker.
Thank you, Richard. I know.
Sal. Can I call with your pants down?
Pants down.
Pants down, ass up.
What does this do to your psyche now in your writing process? And Rich, come over here for a second, man.
I drive an 07 Denali. That's right.
Richard, I was just asking your sweetie here how, when Howard catches you with your pants down or in a weird situation like this, how will this affect your writing?
Up.
Do you feel as if now you have something to prove, that everything now is going to be called into question, that there's possibly this other list of...
We're proud of every call we did. We could never have a list because we love everything we do. Not Howard doesn't love everything we do, but there would never... I wouldn't know how to judge... When you do these calls for this long, how do you judge which one's going to be good or which one's going to be bad? We're proud of everything we do. So we just throw everything here on the show, and some of it Howard likes, some of it he doesn't.
So there is no future bin. There's no... for 2016, there's no...
No, the only bin we have is if Howard turns down a call, maybe sometimes we'll try it again with a different call and a different person. Like maybe the Will the Farter one we'll try with somebody else, but that's pretty much the only bin we have.
You guys know that when Howard gets something stuck in his head, he has a hard time letting go of it.
Yes.
Are you afraid that this is going to keep coming up and getting rehashed and that he's lost some trust in you, so?
I don't think so. I mean, it's quite apparent. I definitely screwed up my words, and I think Howard believes it. I wouldn't go out there in public and say that I'm working on something and compiling a list now for 5 years later. I meant to say that in 5 years we're going to compile a list and put together a new prank call CD, possibly. So I hope that he believes that, because if I'm compiling a list now, then I won't have a job for much longer, because my list will be for 5 years from now and I'll have no content.
So you were misquoted?
I guess so. Did I misquote myself? How would you say that? I wasn't misquoted. I mean, it came out of my mouth, but I didn't put it together properly. Another Sal Governelli fuck up.
He didn't speak properly on how to present it properly.
Exactly. I didn't put my words in the right order and explain myself.
Gary.
Yes.
When you heard that clip from Richard and Sal's show out west, did you know it was gold right away? Did you know Howard was going to have a huge problem with it?
I listened to it, and I thought there was something to it. I wasn't positive. I played it for Jason. Jason's like, you have to play it. And then Jason just even sent me a note today saying, I can't believe you didn't know that this was gold right away. Because it was sort of, my bigger issue was it was sort of hard to hear. But the content, sure. I'm the one, I brought it to Howard, and I said, well, that's like me saying, I've got really great guests lined up for the show I produce after yours.
Exactly, and then it was followed by classic, what you like to call is Sal's stockbroker speak. He goes into that mode.
Yeah, he was just complete double speak, and he goes, I have premises for now and premises for later. He goes, I'm not holding anything back. I've got premises for now and premises for after you retire. He's fucking great.
Which is exactly what holding back is. He also said he was misquoted.
By himself. That's what he said. He goes, I was misquoted by himself. He's great.
You love moments like this where Sal gets a little taste of his
very shady activity there.
Steve Langford is here with headlines. I was listening to Steve yesterday on the wrap-up show.
Yeah.
He was blasting Ann Curry, the woman who took over from Meredith Vieira on the Today Show.
Blasting Ann Curry? She's such a nice woman.
Is she?
Well, we met her at that, we saw her at that roast. She's so demure and shy.
We met her?
She was on that roast of Matt Lauer, and she was, she couldn't take any of the jokes, and she didn't want to say the words that they had put in her mouth. She seemed so sweet.
So you seem critical of one of your fellow journalists, Ann Curry.
Where did that come from?
Did you work with her in the past?
No, not at all. Just as an observer. I mean, she's no Meredith Vieira.
Right. And so you're basing this on what you see on TV.
Absolutely.
But you don't have any specific examples.
Oh, I could research it, but she's not the brightest bulb on television.
Okay.
Right.
I'll
Lightweight.
have to take your word for it.
All right. He has a lot of opinions. You just got to drag it out of him.
She doesn't give her opinion so that you can't nail her down, but Steve does.
Who is the best journalist on television, in your opinion? Top three, maybe.
God. I mean,
who's someone you admire?
I don't know. I mean, it's just names out of here and there. I mean, Ted Koppel was unbelievable.
Okay.
But not to go old school all the time. You look at this kid on CNN in the morning now, Kieran Chetry, I think her name is. She's really, really got
bright and has good
potential.
questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who was your hero? Who inspired you?
Well,
to get
Mike
into...
Wallace was.
Mike Wallace
was the guy that
was the guy.
loved. Yeah.
That's the guy that inspired you to take on journalism as a career.
Not necessarily, but I mean, starting in the 70s when I saw him on 60 Minutes.
How old were you then when you knew you wanted to be a journalist?
Probably late teens, I guess.
Late teens.
Yeah,
and what did you do? Did you go to school for that, or you just?
Never.
Well, how do you become a journalist?
I just started on college radio in French, believe it or not. My first job.
Right. You speak fluent French?
Well, at the time, I spoke horrible French, and so it was kind of almost like a gag that I was on there.
Right. And so that was your first journalism job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, any more questions, Robin, or have you learned enough?
No, I've learned enough today.
Yeah, me too.
She's had enough.
All right. Steve, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 newsroom?
Kidney stones.
And do it in French. Yes, kidney stones. What?
I don't know how do you say kidney. I forgot.
Go ahead.
It's been a while. Kidney stones, clearly a cruel condition, as Gary Dell'Abate knows all too painfully. But the stent man had it easy compared to what Vinny Favali's going through.
Oh.
First, the doctor has had to thrust a camera up Favali's unfortunate urethra, which for some reason Vinny watched.
Oh.
Right.
He wanted to see it on TV.
It's crazy. Then what the doctor found was a kidney stone 1 inch in diameter. He says. So Wednesday, Vinny will go under as his doctor blasts the colossal kidney stone with sound waves. We'll keep you posted.
What is it? What they say it's diet that causes kidney stones, right? Because I remember when Ronnie had them, the doctor told him no more iced tea.
Well, they do change things. Ronnie and Baba Booey are both doing different things now.
So what is it? How big is that thing they stuck in his
inch.
Well, at the camera, I'm not sure.
An inch? That's my whole cock.
No, but I mean, the kidney stone is an inch.
But that's my whole cock. How could I pass that?
Well, he's having trouble.
My wiener's
I don't know
an
how much
inch.
he's got.
I'm an inch. I measured it. It's an inch when it's flaccid. So, Vinny. Vin, feel better, man.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I was talking to Vinny yesterday. He was saying that I guess they had all this trouble, so his wife went with him, and she thought like he had a tumor or something. So the doctor said, "Do you want us to take a camera?" Because listen, we could just give you a local, or we could do it right now. And she's like, "No, do it now." So
it was her idea.
Yeah, they could have put him out completely. They just gave him a local, so it was her idea.
Wow. It was her idea to have the camera up his dick?
Right away, instead of waiting. He could have waited a week and gotten completely knocked out. But
why do you have to wait a week?
But how come? I mean, that's
painful. They give you anesthesia. You go to like the hospital. Like I got knocked out 3 times.
Anyone ever see Vinny's cock?
No, but I think he's uncircumcised.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, because he's Italian. Like his father's from Italy.
Right.
Oh.
But what's going to happen now if they can blast the stone?
Think Vinny has a big cock?
I've never thought.
I wonder. I haven't either until this moment. I want to go on record saying I never thought about Vinny's cock until about this second.
If they blast the stone, which is what they're going to try to do next, it's going to be in little pieces, and it's going to come out, and it's going to hurt like hell.
According to WebMD, kidney stones are genetic. But I know when Ronnie stopped drinking iced tea, he stopped having kidney stones.
Yeah, why would they tell you to change things if
maybe
it's genetic?
Because maybe
you have a propensity for this, and if you don't watch your diet, you get it. Okay.
You asked me a question, then you answered it.
Well, I'm seeing what you're saying.
Oh. It's not fair. I was going to answer. That was my answer, by the way. All right. Thank you, though. Ann Curry's on the phone. She wants to yell at Steve. Yes, Ann.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Sour.
When are you going to pull an Anthony Weiner? Steve Langford's long. Steve Langford's long.
Sour. Look, I just want you to know I've contacted the authorities, and we're taping you right now.
It's against the law.
It's against the law. Sour?
I want him to go to jail.
I want you to go to jail.
You motherfucker. Hello?
Sour, now is this your father? I don't know if you are, in fact, Sour Shoe's father.
If this really is Frank. The beautiful thing is that Sour Shoe's real parents gave me essentially the same answer as this phony.
They did?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you're basically saying your 39-year-old son who lives at home is going to jail for prank phone calls.
They're like, please, take him away.
If you can, Mr. Langford, if you could just get him out of the house, we would really appreciate it. Jail would be very welcome.
We have been unsuccessful. We wish you a great deal of luck.
You mean you actually got to speak to Sour Shoe's real parents?
Jim McClure and I went up to their place north of New York, and I interviewed the parents, and they were essentially saying, oh, come on, listen.
Are they fed up with him at all?
No, they were very proud of him.
Proud of what?
We should run the piece again. They were very proud of his talent.
Well, they should be. He's very talented.
He is talented, but yeah. But they can't be happy that he's still living at home.
They didn't express any unhappiness with that.
When you interviewed them, did you hear him from his room, or does he come down, or?
No, I went to his room. We did the whole thing.
And was he in the room when you interviewed the parents?
Yes.
Probably afraid of him. Because they can't be happy about that. No parent's happy with their kid living at home at 39. What's his room like? Is it cool?
It was like something out of 1973.
What do you mean?
Just a single twin bed. With,
he hasn't
some
even
old
graduated
sheets
to an adult bed.
And an old phone. The phone you've never,
disgusting.
Just a long cord coming from the kitchen, and he's on there and rolling around in the bed.
The cord is in the kitchen.
The phone is dragged in from the kitchen. It's 1973.
Are there like baseball player posters or like what's his thing?
Like toys.
Everywhere,
like we walked in the living room or whatever it was. There were toy soldiers all over the floor.
Oh, no kidding!
Man, he was just having a great time.
Oh my!
And was he playing with the soldiers?
Oh yeah.
He's on the floor rolling around with the soldiers.
Everything. I mean,
it's like a playhouse for Sour Shoes.
Totally.
The whole house is set up for Sour Shoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the parents really play into his weirdness.
Very proud.
Well, there was a time when you looked at your children and said, I never want you to leave.
Yeah. And then one day you want them to leave. When they start playing with toy soldiers on the ground. No shit. And in his room, are there like musical posters? And
I don't remember what was on the wall, but it was depressing.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Depressing?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
He's got the little bed with
old sheets and a blanket and...
Does it look like he's getting ready for camp?
And toys and
it's like he's going nowhere.
Toy soldiers is pretty immature. I could see maybe a video game, but toy soldiers, the little plastic green guys,
a bunch of them on the floor.
Wow. And you're talking to his parents, and he's on the floor moving them around and going. Is he acting out war?
I don't think he was doing that.
Yeah.
He was involved in all sorts of stuff.
Right. Wow. Thanks, Steve. Vinny, sorry to hear about the kidney stones.
Oh, it's been brutal, man. And, I shouldn't have waited this long because I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, they're going to blast it. But that doesn't mean it comes out. Then it just makes it able to pass through the urine. So for a week or God knows how long, I'll be passing stones.
Ooh.
This just saying it's not a Q&A. It's just a meet and greet for Richard and Sal.
Oh, okay.
All right, Vin. Well, I wish you the best with that. I know how painful it can be.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, brother.
Okay,
you have a big, thick cock?
Actually, when he put the camera in there was nothing there. It had gone down to nothing. But normally, yes.
Were you embarrassed that there was nothing there?
Well, yeah, my wife is sitting right there. It happened so quickly because we thought it was a tumor. I don't know what it was, man. I was so sick for 6 months. I was thrown up, and they did some x-rays, and they saw something there, and it's like, oh, God, what is that? Hopefully it's a stone, and we don't know. And the doctor said, we could put you completely under and do this procedure where we stick a camera in.
Yeah, of course you do that.
Hose. I thought it was I don't know what it was, but it had a little camera at the head of it, or we could do it right here with just a quick shot. And my wife was like, before I could even say anything, she said, yes, do it now. And
Does it hurt when they put the camera in your dick?
It did, because what happened is they put it in, it hurt what was going in, and then it kept on pressing on the bladder.
Oh, my God.
It was like, I have to pee. No, I don't. I have to pee.
My God.
And I get to watch the whole thing.
Oh, my God. Why wouldn't you be unconscious for that?
Yeah, Vinny, were you embarrassed to say, no, I don't want it right now because your wife said yes?
It happened so quickly. My wife was like, no, I want it now. She was tearing up. She was crying. She thought
your wife said yes because she doesn't have a penis. She's got a vagina. Chicks are always getting shit shoved up their vaginas at the doctor. Guys aren't used to getting shit in their dick. What's wrong with your wife?
I didn't even think there was an option. Right. Seriously, I mean, the thing was pretty thick that went in.
Oh, vey.
I know. But
if that ever happens to me, it's over. It's over.
But then we got the good news that it was a stone. So, you know, I guess it was worth
great news.
Yeah, good news. You get to pass stones.
An inch. Like what happens now is it can't pass, so it just sits at least a certain way. So I have good days and bad days. Like you don't know when it's going to show up.
Do you go to work or you just staying
No,
home?
I go to work, but what happens is a couple of times I've had to like throw up. It makes you nauseous. I throw up in my briefcase, like on the bus.
Really?
Where did you throw up when you were at Letterman's studio?
I would a couple of times in the control room. I'd rush out. And they just thought I was going to the bathroom, but I was going to throw up.
A couple of times. I mean, I should tell people, Vinny is the executive vice president, late night East Coast.
Of the Letterman show. I mean,
well,
basically, that's what late night is.
Late night. There's only one late night show on,
I would try
on the
to
East Coast.
suppress it and wait for a commercial break, and sometimes I couldn't, and it's a really small control room, so I'd rush out, tripping over people, go into the bathroom.
So Letterman's taping the show. Let me get this straight. Letterman's taping the show.
Right.
You're in the control room. That's where you stand.
I sit in the back. I sit in the back deck. There's like 6 chairs with monitors in front of them, and there's very little walking space behind each
Right,
chair.
and if something goes down where you're uncomfortable, you have to get on the phone to your boss and say, look, there's something going down at the Letterman show.
Yeah, and then I'll go to another place and make a longer call from there. But that's where I'm in communication with my office or standards and practices.
So you're standing there minding your own business. All of a sudden you get nauseous and you run out and you vomit it into your briefcase?
Well, no, in that case, there's a bathroom right there, so that was fine. But there are times where at the time my trip home, it's like, it's almost...
Where were you when you vomited into your briefcase?
He
That's
was
what
on
I'm
the bus.
I was on the bus.
Somebody sitting next to you?
Yeah.
What kind of what kind of briefcase do you have?
Yeah, that's a vomit bag.
A Calvin Klein soft leather.
Oh, Calvin Klein soft leather. That must have run you a couple $100.
Yeah, I know. That was a favorite one. But then what happened was...
What'd you do? Do you throw it out?
Yeah. And then what happened was my wife would start packing like a baggie with me. I said I need a bigger one, you know. So I would shove it in the bag. So this way, in case something happens, I would do it into the bag. But,
so when you were on the bus and you vomited into your leather briefcase,
I do it very discreetly.
But with the person sitting next to you, do they get up and move away?
No, they really couldn't tell. What you do is, you do that body language where you're kind of huddled over, against the window like rats.
Yeah, when you see somebody huddling over, you don't think it.
The other day, thank God, I was feeling nauseous, and a good friend of mine was on the bus, so he was sitting next to me, and I said, look, I got to tell you this. I got this going on. I might cuddle up to you, because you get doubled over in pain.
Are you at least losing weight from it?
Oh, my God, yeah. I've lost about 50 pounds.
How much?
About 50 pounds I've lost in the last year or so.
Good
I
for
don't know
you.
if it's from that. It's just,
That's wonderful.
Better. But there are things that aggravate it, and I'm not quite sure what it is. So what happens is, like if I have it, I think it might be liquor, but I'm not sure, certain types of food. So I have to be careful. And you get the feeling, and you know it's coming up. So it doesn't like I have to throw up now. You can almost time it. It's about like 15 minutes away, and then you just figure to be in the right place.
So glad I don't have to deal with that. All right, Vinny, sorry you're going through that.
Hey, I appreciate the thoughts, guys.
Later.
Tomorrow. So
Yeah, good luck.
Vinny Favali, who vomited on the bus into his briefcase.
It continues to. I mean, the thing is still there, so he's still getting his bouts of nausea.
Gary, while talking to Vinny this morning, he revealed not only one, but revisited another painful aspect of his life. Not only his kidney stones, but his love tape that he made for his now wife, Debbie. You've experienced both.
Yes.
Which do you feel more empathy for?
The kidney stone. First of all, my love tape was 11 minutes. Vinny's was 9 hours. I'd gone out with my girlfriend for 4 years. He hadn't even met his wife yet. Although he did marry her, so that probably trumps me. They're both pretty fucking sad.
What does a kidney stone truly feel like for those who haven't experienced it?
Well, you got to understand something. When I had mine, it was what they called a silent blockage, so I never felt any pain. But the pain I felt was when they put the stent in and all that other stuff. So I got knocked out once, they tried to blast it, nothing happened. I got knocked out a second time, they tried to blast it, nothing happened. I got knocked out a third time, and they went in and rooted around and put a stent in. When I woke up from that, that's the first time I felt any discomfort. And then I had the stent in for like 4 or 5 days. It was supposed to be in for 10 days. I begged them to take it out. It was so fucking painful. So I went there, and they took it out. That in and of itself was weird because they had to go in the little hole in your dick and pull a string out that had the stent. It was all disgustingly gross. But the worst part of the whole thing was, after they took the stent out, is when I passed a stone. Not a big one. And it went by pretty quick, but it was at night for about 2 hours. I was in horrible, horrible pain. really bad pain, and then I peed, and it must have come out, and then I went to sleep, and I was fine.
Hey-oh! I beat you, huh?
That was good.
Yep. I could have kept going.
I thought you were doing that thing again, but there are no big speakers to sit on anymore.
Yeah. Did you get off? If only.
Next break.
You want to take me on again? Anybody want to challenge me? I think I can come out hey-oh anybody. Want to try, Robin?
Okay, let's go.
He's good.
3, 2, 1. Hey-oh! Nice.
You're awesome. Good.
Hey, found something I'm good at finally.
You're the master.
I thought you died on that one, Robin. No one can out hey-oh me, I don't think.
No.
I've got a talent. What a dumb talent.
JD
hey,
can do it.
Are you tired? You want to go at it with me, JD?
I don't know.
He talks about how he met my mother. He goes, she lived very close. If she had lived in the Bronx, I would not have gone out with her. I go, who the fuck was looking for you? New Year, everybody. What's happening, baby? Yeah. Oh, man. Does it suck to get up this early or what?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Jesus H. Christ.
I didn't sleep a wink last night. I slept till 2 in the afternoon yesterday, and I was just up all night.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in that mode.
So you're ruined.
You're completely backwards.
I feel all right.
Yeah.
That's just today.
Yeah.
How was your trip to Hawaii, Robin?
It was fantastic.
Really? Where do you stay when you go to Hawaii?
I spent about a week on Maui at the Four Seasons, and then was at the Mandarin Oriental.
The Mandarin Oriental. Oriental?
Honolulu.
Isn't Oriental a bad word now? It's like saying the N-word?
No, that's if you're referring to people. Apparently, a hotel can be Mandarin Oriental.
They're saying Oriental is like saying the N-word for black people.
Yes. Oriental is a rug, from what I understand.
I mean, would it be all right to say, the N-word hotel?
Or Mandarin Gook?
Right.
I stayed at the Mandarin Gook.
I just think you should not go there anymore.
Okay.
Actually, I was at the one in New York this past week. Gorgeous.
The Mandarin Gook, New York?
Yeah, the Mandarin Gook, New York.
I mean, would you ever see a hotel called the Ramada Speck Hotel? No. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm not going there anymore.
The Holiday Guinea.
Mandarin Oriental.
The Holiday Guinea.
The Holiday Guinea.
Good morning, everybody. We're back from vacation. And I know.
How was your vacation?
Mine was good. I had a good time. Everyone thought there was something wrong with my vacation, who knows me, because I came back early. I went to an island off Antigua.
Yeah.
And, Beth and I were there for a couple of days. We were supposed to stay all through New Year's. And we were there a couple of days. We looked at each other and we went, we want to get home. But, we were having a good time. We just wanted to come home.
It was enough.
It was getting like Groundhog Day, every day in paradise. Hot weather, good food, all that stuff. Reading a book. I read some books.
Right.
And,
yeah, that's what L.A. gets to be like. It's the same day every day.
Yeah.
Weather-wise.
And there was also, a lot of mosquitoes. And
oh, really?
We were getting bitten up. And you're just like, you know what? Let's go home because, one of my girls was home from college.
Uh-huh.
When I say girls, I mean my daughters, not one of my girls.
Not a girlfriend.
not like one of my harem. And, I figured, I just feel like getting home and taking care of some business. So we came home about 2 days early, 2 or 3 days early.
Uh-huh.
So everybody figured we had a bad time. And I was, explaining that it wasn't a bad time. It was a very good time. I'd even go back to this place. But it's enough. I had enough. And, I don't know. It was good.
I'm thinking about what I should tell you about my vacation. I had a couple interesting things happen.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's nothing mind-blowing, but
okay.
It was this weird thing I was going to talk to you about. That. So I'm at this beautiful resort, hanging out. Like I said, basically getting blasted every night, drinking a bottle of wine.
Right, you drink a lot on vacation, don't you?
Yeah, and I decided I was just going to, like, lay around. And I don't lay in the sun anymore. I don't want to, like, lay in the sun since they all talk about, white people and their skin cancers.
Right.
Which is vile. Everybody's
getting pieces of themselves hacked off.
Yeah, I don't want a big chunk of me dug out of my face. So I don't really lay in the sun, you know. Although Beth does, in a bikini. And I just keep my eye on every guy on the island. I'm like...
You're standing guard over her.
I'm like, who's staring at my girlfriend?
Yeah. Well, the answer is everyone.
And then I go, you know what? Who cares?
Right, of course they're going to stare.
But there was this little French guy sitting next to me on the beach. He was hairy as hell, too. I didn't know French guys were that hairy. This guy looked like a little fire hydrant full of hair.
Did he wear one of those little low-slung bathing suits?
Yeah, like those banana hammock kind of bathing suits.
And smoking a cigarette, like, out of the corner of his mouth.
I saw him, like, trying to pretend that he was reading a book and looking at her.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that's my move.
Yeah,
but that's my move.
You do.
That's what I do.
That's why you recognize it.
But I get angry when someone else does it. To me. Well, not to me, my girlfriend.
And then he tried to do, like, the New York Times crossword puzzle in pen to look smart. You're looking over like, eh.
Because we know what pervs we are, but we know what the other guys are pervs, so I'm waiting to see if they're pervs.
They're all pervs.
And I realize, it's because I'm perv.
Well, you know the pervy moves because you do them.
Yeah. Not the stereotype, but I guarantee the hairy French guy's a perv.
Well, it was weird. Like, he's there with his kids.
Yeah, right.
And he's little and fat, and the kids are little and fat, the wife is little and fat. I go, he's going to be checking out my girlfriend. And then I get all worked up. I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. Meanwhile, the two hot chicks walk by on the beach. I do this move where I put my sunglasses on, because I can't see without my glasses. And then I pretend I'm reading my book. And I look over the chick's ass
and they
breasts,
can't see your eyes moving.
Everything.
They think you're looking at the book.
Yeah. So I'm waiting to see what other guys are doing.
Great ass!
But, so I hide from the sun all day pretty much.
It took you a week to read page 11 of your book.
Right.
So you go to a sunny island to hide from the sun.
Right. It's crazy. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. I think I'm done with that whole
thing.
So, I had this golf cart on the island, which I love.
I love the golf cart.
Me too. What is it?
I don't know, but I go to this place where they give you your own golf cart.
That's all I need.
And I just can't wait to get the golf cart.
Yeah. I'm like a kook for that golf cart.
Then I got to figure out where to go.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
I've golfed 3 times in my life, and the highlight is clearly the golf cart.
It is so much fun with that golf cart.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you drive drunk in a golf cart, is that drunk driving?
Yes, I think they can give you a ticket.
Give you a DUI, right?
I almost
only
got
goes
arrested.
3 miles an hour.
I almost got arrested on a golf course. This nice place in Jersey. By the 3rd hole, I was shirtless, drunk, and driving the golf cart. And the guy was like, "Sir, you have to leave."
Yeah, I'm so afraid of like a drunk driving charge. I had Beth drive me around the golf cart.
I can't drive the golf cart.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. I'm not legally allowed.
You had a designated golf cart driver.
Because one night I was driving, she said I almost hit a duck.
But they are. You can get a little crazy in the golf cart.
Oh, and you two would have been devastated if you killed an animal.
Oh, my God, we love animals.
You killed a duck.
But don't you feel, sometimes you get a little overconfident because you are only going 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then you almost tip over the golf cart.
Do you fight with Mr. X as to who can drive the golf cart?
No.
You just drive it.
I drive the golf cart. That's my deal. He drives the car, I drive the golf cart.
I drive the golf cart, too. I let Beth drive it once, and I was just like, this isn't going to work out. I have to drive the golf cart.
The golf cart is fun.
Ridiculous. I got to get one of those.
And I love when you back up and you get the beep.
Yeah.
When I was a longshoreman, they put me in charge of the forklift for like 3 days, and hung over one day, I flipped it.
Oh, no.
That was the last time I did that.
Well, I go to this resort, and I'm paying some good, money and stuff.
A little bit of scratch.
Yeah, I'm paying some, some money. And I go to I'm in my room, and my room is a really nice room, but it's attached to another room. It's like 2 cabins, like attached.
Okay,
I said to Beth, the worst thing in the world would be if like a little kid is in the next room. Sure enough, right on cue, I hear, wah, wah, wah.
No. Wah. I'm in Antigua crying. Wah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, no, this ain't going to fly. I was going to leave right then and there because I said, I came here to get some sleep. I'm exhausted.
I'm a sun baby. Wah.
Wah. So I went, so I was like, oh, man, a little kid. I'm paying all this money, and all I want to do is sleep and read books. You know, this is what I want to do. So I call up my travel agent, and they find a place that's like almost
off the
reservation, but remote. And I couldn't have been happier. And then the guy goes, and by the way, because you're so far away, you're going to need a golf cart.
Oh!
And I was like, all right, let's do it.
Now it's fun.
Now you're talking golf cart.
Now you just made my day.
You give me a golf cart, I'm happy.
Yay!
Really, I'm nuts with that thing.
It's fun.
Yeah. So I'm driving around my golf cart, and I saw this woman who looked like, I think it was like Annette Bening, you know, and I was like, wow, you know, she's a pretty big star. But she wasn't quite Annette Bening. I couldn't figure it out. I think that's Annette Bening. She looked like she was famous.
But she wasn't quite.
Right. And then I'm walking around, and I see a guy who kind of looks like Lou Reed hanging out with Annette Bening.
Oh, I know who it is.
It was Laurie Anderson.
Yeah,
the
she looks sort of like Annette Bening.
Yeah.
You're right.
So, but I said, gee, I don't know if that's Lou Reed. And if it is Lou Reed, I don't know if he likes me or not.
I know. There's all of those questions.
Because I remember years ago asking Lou to do our show and him blowing me off.
Remember chasing him with the megaphone?
And I was like, Lou Reed, come in. Because I'm a big Lou Reed fan. You know, I
would have swore as a fan that he was on the show for some reason.
No, he's never been on the show.
He's escaped the show.
Right. So I was like, oh, I don't think this guy likes me, and he's not coming over and saying hi, and I'm not going to bother him if he doesn't like me. That's, you know, I don't know. It was just one of those awkward things. But then I remember Gary saying to me a couple of months ago when the FCC was, you know, pretty far up my butt, that Lou Reed sent a letter.
Oh, really?
Saying that, you know, hey, Walk on the Wild Side was banned by either Clear Channel or somebody, and hey, we're both banned.
Right, I remember you saying something about that.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not sure if I should say hello to Lou Reed or not say hello to Lou Reed. And then I'm thinking... And do you ever just say, let me take the chance and I'll just deal with it if I'm blown off? Well, I was gonna, and then I just said, you know, I'm on vacation. I'm not supposed to have this agita. And then I said, you know, here's the reality. Just because I'm a famous guy, and he's a famous guy, doesn't mean, just because we're on vacation in the same spot, that we're supposed to talk to each other. But a friend of mine said, well, that's kind of how it works. Famous people talk to other famous people. Right, and you wind up in these places, and that's how you start talking. Yeah, but I said, I'm the kind of famous people that, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm controversial. Yeah. Even though I don't think I am, I think I'm a... You're okay with you. I'm okay with me. I'm okay knowing me, but I know a lot of people don't see eye to eye with me. Right. For some reason. I'm not even sure what they don't... I think sex. Somehow you rub people the wrong way. See, to me, if there's a guy who should admire you, though, it's Lou Reed. He might, for that matter. But anyway, so we're walking back and forth this entire vacation. Lou Reed's there. I'm sitting next to the guy on the beach. He's in the beach chair 2 feet from me. I'm sitting there reading my book. He's in the water. I'm in the water. Nobody says anything to anyone. Laurie Anderson wasn't friendly. Lou Reed wasn't friendly. I said, well, maybe he just doesn't like me. Or maybe he's a quiet guy and doesn't want to be bothered. Who knows? I don't know. So, and I just went, this is weird, but I'm not going to say it. Now it's getting to the point where it's awkward. Yeah. If you now say something, it's really stupid because it's been so long since you've been seeing each other. And I could tell Beth was getting all freaked out because Laurie Anderson had her dog with her. I guess she takes her dog wherever she goes, even on vacation. Uh-huh. When, like, we were jogging, me and Beth, and all of a sudden we passed by Laurie Anderson and her dog, and Beth goes, oh, look at the dog, real loud. Like, oh, look at the dog. I miss my dog, which is the perfect thing for the woman to go, oh. Right, and say something? Yeah. And she didn't? She didn't. but we were jogging. But I said, Beth, that was a bad attempt at trying to make contact. Yeah. She goes, I know. That really was bad. It was bad. I said, I didn't even bother at this point. It's the last day we're there. So it was just one of those weird, like, I would have liked to have said hello to Lou Reed. I respect the guy. And yeah. I think he's a good artist. And I like Walk on the Wild Side, and especially Heroin. You know, that's one of my favorite songs. You've always said, though, that you liked Lou Reed, even during the bad years. Yeah, and Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. Yeah.
Yeah. You were a huge fan, and we couldn't understand why he would never do the show. And then there was that period where we were in some, big, room where everybody was interviewing stars, and he was there, and he wouldn't do the show.
Well, I was on the megaphone, and I was going,
Lorraine, come here. Come here and interview with me, the king of all media, Howard Stern. Lorraine.
And he walked out of the room.
He walked out. He didn't like it.
That was in L.A.?
No.
Here in New York, I think.
I think it was in New York.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the hell?
Well, there are awkward moments. I had several of them on vacation. I was on a plane, and I've actually been at a dinner table with, I think it's iced tea.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
One of the ices?
And his wife, I guess she is. And we were on the plane together, and he has mastered the art of never making eye contact with anybody. So, you're just hoping for, a glance where you can, but that never happens. Yeah. Because every time you look at him, he's looking somewhere else.
Well, he doesn't like us, right?
I don't know. We sat there and had dinner last year at a function, and we were perfectly fine with each other, but no contact on the plane. And then we had a little bit, we stopped in L.A., and the plane, some people got off, some people got back on, and Jason Alexander took Ice-T's seat with his family.
Oh.
Never spoke to Jason Alexander.
When was this? This past?
This past, when I was
Jason Alexander from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
You know that guy real well.
I know, but he's another one. Never looks at another human being.
Really?
And I wasn't going to reach out and touch him or something.
Oh, wow, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a guy you know.
I know, but what do? You going to walk over and go, hey, Jason?
No. I don't do anything.
Right. You just wait and see if you ever... He actually walked to the men's room and never looked at anybody. And he walked right by me.
It's weird.
What happened to that TV show of his?
It's still on.
It's still on.
Oh, it is?
Listen up
for it. Yeah.
Listen up. It's still on. Yeah. But I was going to say, it's weird you say that about Ice-T, Robin, because I've actually had a lot of contact with him. He hosted Mad TV when I was there. I did a sketch with him. And I did the Hugh Hefner roast with him. And I've talked to him a bunch of times, and I don't think he's ever seen what I look like.
Yeah, they don't look at you.
I noticed that about him. He really doesn't look at you. He kind of looks down and answers your questions to someone else.
Yeah, everywhere but where you are.
Yeah.
He's looking.
Well, that's a lot of guys who grow up kind of screwed up. I mean, they don't even know how to relate to people.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So they never look at anybody. And then at the hotel, one of the hotels, Michael Madsen was at the hotel. And I'm a big fan of his from Kill Bill and...
Oh, I know who that is.
He's a cool actor, yeah.
What's that other one with
Free Willy?
Mr. White and all those people?
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
And, he's running around with a kerchief on his head being Michael Madsen.
Well, did you say hello to him?
I spoke to him in the elevator, but not, I just said, are you having a good time? What's not to like or something like that, just being very cool.
Hey, F you.
Right.
It's not to like, honey.
F you, I hear you're staying at the Oriental.
You're staying at the Mandarin
I did not have a good time.
How would you like it if they called it the Mandarin N-word?
Well, he was there, too, so he must not have a problem.
Yeah.
We're over at the Mandarin Slanty-Eyed.
Happy New Year. Anybody make any New Year's resolutions? I didn't.
Nothing.
Me neither.
I've broken too many of them.
I vowed that I actually kind of did. I vowed I was going to meditate twice a day, not miss, and then I missed yesterday. So I broke it already.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Does that mean you did it once but not twice?
Yeah, once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there ever a day when you never don't do it at all?
Yeah, there are days I'm too busy.
Oh, okay.
But you're not supposed to. You're never supposed to miss.
That's right. It's supposed to be that important.
Yeah.
How long does it take for you to meditate?
20 minutes.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
But that's twice a day you got to carve out that time.
God, I wish I could learn how to do that.
You could. You go to a TM center.
Really?
Right here in Manhattan, there's a TM center. It's great.
Artie's got 20 minutes. He's drinking. He's not sitting there with his eyes closed.
Tell me about it. Let's see. Who should be the first caller of the new year?
Oh.
How about Bobo?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Howard? Welcome back.
Hey,
This is always the best time of the show. We miss you guys a lot, and when you come back with all these stories.
Yeah, I got plenty of stories.
Did you hang out with anybody from the show over the weekend? Anything interesting?
Matter of fact, the only person I saw from the show was Artie.
Is that right? You saw Artie?
I hung out with Artie New Year's Eve.
Really?
Well, guess what? I met Artie's mom.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was very...
I'm jealous.
She was very excited to meet Rob.
Let me tell you something. I walk into this place.
Wow.
Where?
It was over in Hoboken.
Yeah.
And there's this very attractive woman sitting there with somebody I know, who's Artie's sister.
Right.
And then she says, I'm Artie's mom.
I'm Artie's mother.
She's not a mother like that.
Oh.
Artie's mom is hot.
Oh, really?
I said, she's pulling my leg. She's not Artie's mom.
Yeah. I know. No one can believe I'm in the family.
She's gorgeous.
I went out with Artie New Year's Eve. I was going to be away New Year's Eve, but then I came back early, so there was really nothing going on. And while we were laying there in the hot sun, Beth said to me, I think I'm going to make a dinner party for New Year's Eve. I said, there's nobody around, really, I don't think. And but I'm up for that. And then we got home, and she realized she would have to cook in order to have a dinner party. And then she said, screw that.
That sucks.
Yeah, so we... Ross and Melissa came back early from vacation, my friend Ross Zapin, who now works at
I thought that was happening. Somebody told me that was happening.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Had nothing to do with me. He's working there. He got hired to do, I don't even know what his job is.
Right. No, I know that it was happening, but I didn't know if it was finalized.
There's a lot of people going to be working with us next, in a year.
Wonderful.
So he came back early, so I said, hey, you want to do something? So he says, I just spoke to Artie. I said, Artie's in town? He goes, yeah, literally in town. He's staying like New Year's, he got a hotel room.
You stayed in a hotel in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Boy, that was good travel for you.
Yeah, it was easy.
Hey, way to go.
Go on. I know what I'm doing.
And then, so we all got together, had a nice dinner. Artie had his usual 50,000 Jack and Waters. I mean, it's like nonstop.
It was a fun time.
Yeah.
But is he conversant after 25?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
I always think we're going to lose him early in the night, but no, he had 3 by the time I got there, and I was on time, so he got there early to start drinking.
So he could start priming the pump.
Yeah, Artie says to me, I'll meet you. He says, listen, I'll meet you there because I'm going to go a half hour early and start drinking. So I was like,
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
He's got to have a few drinks.
So we had an 8:30 reservation at this place called Town.
What a great restaurant.
Great restaurant.
Oh, my God.
And who took us at the last minute, thank God, because where the hell did he get a New Year's, New Year's reservation?
I was over at Nobu, and I got in at the last minute.
Yeah, because you know guys there. That's why you got in. The normal person doesn't get in.
I know.
You got to be kidding me. Oh, you were around New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could have joined us. We didn't know.
I didn't know anybody else was around.
Yeah. So then we, I don't know. We got there already. Already had 3 drinks. It was Jack and Water.
Didn't pass out?
No.
No. It wasn't like that.
No.
What a great place, though, man. Jeez. I had veal tongue. I ate.
Veal tongue?
I was eating like a pig all vacation.
Excellent.
He says, I got to order this veal tongue. I go, that tongue lived inside a little lamb.
Yeah, it can taste you back.
Yeah.
And he loved next time I see a veal, I'm going to French kiss it because it tastes good.
The next morning, Beth and I were like, Artie ate veal tongue.
He's gross.
Oh, man, that sounds gross.
It does. It really does sound gross.
It's real tender and fatty. It was great.
He ate it.
Fantastic.
I can't even imagine. I won't eat tongue.
Veal tongue.
And great desserts.
Yeah. Had like a nice fish or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ate a real kick-ass restaurant here in Manhattan, if you're looking for a good one.
Where?
And I had delicious turtle anus.
You ate turtle anus?
Turtle ass.
Yeah.
Turtle ass?
I had turtle ass.
Turtle ass soup?
It was so good. After Artie had that veal tongue, I said, there's got to be some turtle anus in this stinking town.
Like the ass of a turtle.
Would you eat the ass of a turtle?
It was so tender and fatty.
If they said to you it was on the menu, turtle anus, would you say...
Let me say something. This is one of those places where, like, it's a gourmet type thing. I figured it could probably taste great, and it did.
Right.
So if the turtle anus was on the menu at a gourmet restaurant...
I think I'd give it a shot. As long as the turtle was a chick.
Hey, Howard, what'd you get the lovely Beth for Christmas?
I got her, I did good this year.
Yeah?
I got her earrings.
Man, she was wearing some stunning earrings.
Those were the earrings I got her.
the earrings?
I got her earrings.
You know, chicks immediately, like Dana's eyes went right.
Well, did she notice it?
As soon as you guys walked in, there's look at her earrings. What?
Because I was hoping somebody would notice them. Like, I went out to dinner with my parents.
Oh, Dana was flabbergasted.
Oh, really good. Because my mother, like, sat there the whole night, didn't say anything about these earrings. And I went, God damn, it would have been nice.
Right.
You know.
Well, what kind of earrings are they?
They were like, she wanted diamond earrings. I got a diamond earring.
Like studs?
No, they're a cluster of leaves.
Yeah, they're bigger. It's bigger.
Are you kidding?
That are all diamond encrusted?
Yeah.
Wow.
I go into, first I went into Tiffany's, right? At the height of, shopping frenzy.
Yeah, it must have been a madhouse.
Madhouse. And I'm in there, and I realize people aren't buying.
They go to look.
They go to look.
And then you buy it somewhere else.
So then they're looking at me, looking at her. I go over to a counter case, and I see a nice pair of earrings. I go to the woman, hey, how much for those nice earrings over there? She goes, let me see. She goes, oh, these are $5,000. I go, $5,000. Jesus Christ. She goes, no. $500,000.
Then they just say $5 for $500,000.
She mumbled. Wow. So then she goes, 500. I said, 5. I look at her straight, and I go, that's a little more than I wanted to spend.
$500,000.
You could buy
those earrings do?
You could buy a house.
Really?
Several houses.
Several homes in Florida.
What do they do that's so special?
I don't know.
$500,000.
They better give me oral.
You could buy Sri Lanka at this point.
So I left.
Wow.
And
I told you about the one move I saw a Tiffany guy do when some guy went in there with his girlfriend to buy an engagement ring, because they're good. If they get you to sit down and start talking to them, they'll get you to give up a lot of money.
They will, because they make you feel like if you're spending $10,000, you're in good shape.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, what happened was this guy said, we're looking for a ring in this kind of a price range, and the woman takes out that little itty-bitty ring.
Right, it looks like hell.
And slips it on the girl's finger. She's like, oh, that's okay. She goes, let me show you a little something else. She pulls out the whopper.
Yeah, nice move.
And she then takes that little icky thing off and puts this big one on.
That's what they do.
And the girl is mesmerized.
Yeah, well, that's why you got to go over to Tom Calacino. I'm telling you, I was thinking about him. That guy's a diamond importer. He'll get you that ring, and he'll get it for you like a tenth of the price.
Yeah, and you won't be sitting there looking like a schmuck trying to get the smaller ring.
Yeah, but people go for that Tiffany box, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got the hell right out of Tiffany. I was out the door. Goodbye. Goodbye. $500,000. Get out of here. I'm gone. Get out of here. So goodbye.
Get out of here.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Switching gears a little bit. Big news. Sirius Rock of the past 2 years and talking with 1 million+ subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about that.
You'd be happy about that.
I was real happy.
They said they had a huge holiday season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it's great. It was really great to hear. That means like a lot of folks will be coming with us.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm happy about that, man. I'm happy about that.
I heard something like the day after Christmas, like they installed like 43,000 of them or something.
Wow.
Yeah, they were flying off the shelves. Nobody even had them.
I know. Yeah. That kind of got me freaked out because maybe they could have sold a lot more if they had them.
I know, because certainly the demand was there.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
Well, they're going to be cranking out more of them, I'm sure.
Yep.
So that's cool. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Good to be back.
Yeah. Nice talking to you, man.
All right, Bubba.
Love you. Bye-bye.
The most sickening part of the tsunami, to me, I brought in the newspaper articles, like, okay, that big-ass wave. Hey, do you remember on Son of the Beach, we did an episode about a tsunami?
Yeah.
Notch Johnson surfed the tsunami?
Right.
Now you realize how funny that is in the sense that no one could ever surf a tsunami.
Well, wait a minute, though. There was there's 50 guys who survived in one village.
Yeah.
They were in a fishing boat.
So they surfed it.
That's the only reason they survived. Everybody else in the village was killed.
How did the fishing boat not, like, capsize?
I don't know. They managed to stay in the boat and stay upright during, while being out there on the tsunami.
Now, how about that friggin' model, huh?
I know.
It was kind of tacky, though. Like, thousands are dead, and the Daily News has on the cover a model.
That's what they're focusing on.
It's like focusing on the model.
It was making me sick. There was one morning, and Matt Lauer was going, and coming up next, we have the agent of the model whose pelvis was broken in Thailand. I'm going like,
well, in the paper today,
140,000 people are dead, and we're focusing on
the agent is going to talk.
Let me say this. In the paper today, they got the first exclusive photo of the model laying in the hospital in Indonesia.
Did they work on her?
Oh, my God. I mean, she looks better than me on my best day.
Yeah, she's been through a tsunami.
You don't put me in a tsunami and mix me up a little.
But it is like the press is going, look, this is affecting good-looking people as well.
Well, that's basically what it is. These are resorts where rich people were, sunbathing.
The sickening thing about the tsunami, I mean, I'm telling you anything you don't know already, but I got to talk about this, is, okay, the tsunami hits, thousands upon thousands of dead, rotting corpses on the beach. We're all in shock because we're thinking, Jesus Christ, in a minute, our lives could be over.
That's right.
I mean, you're standing there, And the most, one of the shocking things was that all the animals survived, the elephants and everything. They knew instinctively to get to high ground.
We had no warning. They did.
See, I think people have that inside of them, but we've lost that.
We ignore everything.
Yeah.
Every sign of anything.
We ignore all signs, especially me. I go, what am I feeling here? There was one story of a little girl.
I read that.
Let me talk about this. She was 10 years old.
Amazing.
This little girl, 10 years old, had been in science class in England, and she learned about tsunamis. So she's standing there with her family. She's 10 years old. She says to her mom, I'm looking at this water. We got to get out of here. We got to get to high ground. There's a tsunami coming. And the mom, said, oh, my God, baby, you know what you're talking about.
No, she didn't. They didn't move until she said tidal wave, because they didn't understand the term tsunami.
Well, let me tell you something. I was saying, if my kid, I got an 11-year-old, said to me, we got to get out of here, I would have said, listen.
Right.
Shut up.
Get over there.
Get over there and shut up.
Quiet.
Here's a ball.
You know what I paid for this trip to Phuket? Phuket. I like how no one knows what to do with that name.
I know.
Phuket.
Now, can we get into trouble for saying that?
Forget about it.
No, they're saying it on the news, Phuket. And you know it ain't pronounced Phuket. Because it's P-H-U-C-K.
E-T.
E-T. They ain't no Phuc. Phuket.
That is a Phuc that it's Phuc.
That's like Uranus. So, I don't know, man. But this Phuket, I read Phuket. At first, I didn't even hear why they were. I said, oh, my God, this is going to be a heyday.
You were ready to go back to work.
I was ready to come in early. Just to say Phuket.
This would be, if we were on
Yeah. Oh, forget it.
It would be fun.
I'd be a lot funnier on
Phuket.
Yeah. Phuket. So, the horror of it all was not only that I would ignore my 11-year-old if she said to me, hey, there's a tsunami or a tidal wave, but amazingly, these beautiful resorts that they have in Thailand, and who even knew, like who in their right mind would go to Thailand to be surrounded by poverty?
I almost went on. I was looking at the Thailand area. I was looking to get out into the Pacific.
Oh, man. Oh.
So much for me going there.
Good for you. Well, and I got to take a break. God damn it. I want to talk about tsunami and
Phuket.
And some of the shocking things, but I got to take a break. Let me take a break. We'll come right back. We'll keep going right after these words. Happy New Year.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Hey now. All right, we're back. I just want to get back to what we were talking about. We're talking about this tsunami in Phuket.
Hey now.
You know what I learned on Larry King last night about the tsunami?
What'd you learn?
Well, about everything that's going on. Did you know that 2 million people a year in this world die of diarrhea?
What?
No. What do you mean?
They're saying that now the disease is coming, and that what happens is people get diarrhea, and that they die from it. And the way they die from it is that they get dehydrated. And the doctor was explaining last night that you never hear about it in this country because, you go to the hospital, you get rehydrated, you replenish your electrolytes. But in your poorer countries, people just die. They get diarrhea and then they die.
Wow.
You didn't know you had something that could kill you when you have diarrhea.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like some guy was explaining to me with a tsunami, I thought it was like a big giant wave that hits you. And then someone was saying that, I don't know anything about a tsunami, but it says that the water just rises up out of nowhere.
You know what? I was just saying to Fred, because we were talking about it, there was this woman who was seen running toward the tsunami when everybody else was running away, and everybody thought she was killed. They just assumed that she died, but she and her family survived. She was running to go save her children's lives, and they all survived. But what she said was that first, all the water left the shore.
Right,
It just all gets sucked away. That's what makes the big wave, because it's the same water. But when the earthquake happened, it creates such a suction, it grabs all the water that's there and builds it into the huge wave and then sends it back.
Right.
In this incredible force.
Well, that's what tipped off the little kid. All the water left, and that's what she had learned.
See, I was thinking, is it like sometimes when the waves are coming at me, I just duck down underneath them.
Well, a tsunami's like a high-rise building.
Okay, but let me ask you something. So, if I see the tsunami coming at me, right? If I just, dive down and wait until the tsunami goes over me, Could I survive?
No guarantees.
But maybe that's a better approach than for me to run from the tsunami.
Well, two scuba divers survived, but they had oxygen tanks on. But they were out diving, and they felt it come, and they got pushed down farther, and then it went past them, and they had their oxygen tanks on.
Right. But how long can you stay underwater? That's the question.
Wow.
I wonder if it brings in, like, sharks and stuff.
I think it brings in everything that's there.
See...
Get eaten by a shark in downtown.
Well, one of the things they're saying is now you got to worry about crocodiles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
That's places, yeah.
Those poor people, they got to worry about everything, it seems. There's nothing they can't.
For me, it was like, oh, no, crocodiles.
Right.
We're poor.
Yeah, thanks.
We have almost no food, and now we have to worry about crocodiles eating us.
Thank you.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God, for the crocodile.
And those are real religious people. I think they're praying to the wrong guy. They're trying to think about a new religion.
There's no communication system in place? That's what we kept talking about.
Yes. There are warning systems in some countries set up through buoys of some kind. But
not there.
But not there because they're a poor country.
And now they're saying, well, maybe we ought to, because this isn't an unusual occurrence for them.
I understand why.
You want to know something? And I mean this. These disasters are as much the fault of people as they are of the tsunami itself, because people insist in living like on the Andreas Fault.
Right.
Or in California.
In California? It's going to happen there, too. There's going to be the land's going to disappear. People insist on living where there are disasters.
Yeah, like in the South Bronx. They still live there.
Right.
Howard, California's beautiful and all that.
Yeah.
But what about those people who live where it floods every year? Or live in the path of hurricanes?
They go, you know what? They go, we don't know anything. I don't know what they do. They go into some sort of denial.
No, my manager has a gorgeous house, which aggravates me anyway. But
yeah, and you don't.
With a beautiful pool, which I don't have.
Right.
But he literally lives at the foot of a mud hill. Like, I mean, when you're in his pool, you're looking up. A mudslide, you're done.
I mean, as weird as it is, it's also the fault of people who live there.
Right.
Well, like, you got to know this is going to happen.
Well, here's the other thing, too, Howard. I understand why you saw those, like, grass huts on sticks. I understand why they might not have a communication system. But if you're paying $2 or $3 grand a night to stay at a hotel, don't you think that they should have something going on?
Well, you know what's really weird? It's like...
Well, don't you want them to make money?
Yeah, come on.
You can't put it into warning systems. First of all, I would never... Like, a friend of mine, I thought my friend was in the tsunami. I got a friend just got married. He told me they were waiting until Christmas for the honeymoon. They were going to Thailand and Vietnam.
I heard that he was there.
No, not that friend. This is a different friend. This is a friend who got married.
Okay.
Who I went to in Florida. And he was, I thought he was there. I figured he's gone. But he had just gotten out like a couple of days before it and went over to Bali.
Ah.
See, this guy. And he's one of these guys who wants, like, adventure. I'm like, I wouldn't set foot in goddamn Thailand. I grew up in the 60s with that Vietnam. I got to figure there's still some hostility in that whole region of the world.
Thailand was where they did the R&R. It wasn't bad over there.
Yeah, but you got to figure there's remnants of hatred there. I mean,
You mean everywhere we go, we leave a bad taste?
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. Americans, it's funny. Everyone takes our aid, but they all hate us.
Right.
Yeah, but, I got a Christmas card from some people that traveled over the world the whole year, and they showed every place they'd been, and one of them was Vietnam. So what do you do in Vietnam?
You know what you do?
They have beautiful hotels there now.
But you sit there and apologize.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah,
actually, they should apologize to us.
We should all apologize to one another.
There's a beautiful hotel in upstate New York. Why do I have to go to Vietnam?
People want to go. I don't understand.
Exactly. You go to the Caribbean this time of the year. It's nice and hot. Blacks there seem... like they're under control. They hate us, but they don't do anything to us.
See, I don't understand going there even.
Well, I'm not sure I do.
They could be the tsunami.
Yeah. It's going to be a long time before I equate vacation with Vietnam, though.
Yeah.
That word.
Or Thailand.
Well, Thailand, I guess Bali's supposed to be unbelievable.
You want to know something, though? You go all the way to Bali. What do you got there? A nice beach.
Right.
Sun.
And that blue water.
And good food. You could get that anywhere. You get that in Caribbean. Why go all the way to Bali?
Yeah, but wait a second. The Caribbean's no better, because I remember Robin Leach didn't he have like a whole island? Or something. He
has a house on an island.
And then
that's where I was.
Got blown away, remember?
Well, they had a hurricane, but it doesn't always do as much devastation as...
Yeah, he didn't lose his house.
I was almost sure he did.
No. He sold his house.
In fact, everything's open again already.
Yeah.
Well, this was kind of a rare... 90% of tsunamis happen in the Pacific Ocean.
Right.
So this was, for the Indian Ocean, this was kind of a rare thing.
Let me tell you something. Don't go to Thailand. Unless you're into 14-year-old prostitutes.
Oh, you're so bad.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
go.
What about that?
That's what they're known for.
I'm telling you right now, don't go.
Well, that's the people who go alone.
Yeah, that's the big fat guys.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so the weirdest thing is, and I'm sure you've read about this, is that they got these beautiful luxury hotels. They have this devastation. Everybody's laying dead on the beach. And then, like rich people who plan their vacation all year, the next day they fly into Thailand, and they're laying on the beach in their bikinis and demanding services. Like they're going, like people would not cancel their reservations for the holiday.
But what do they expect to get?
They came in, they were like, hey, we paid a lot of money for this vacation. In the midst of this devastation...
I hope they expect to get cholera, because that's what they deserve.
They had pictures of these people laying on the beach and going, you know what? When's the luau?
Right. Where's my drink?
Yeah, where's my Mai Tai?
Instead of a Mai Tai, we're offering diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible to me that people... This is the most unbelievable thing about human nature. And they interviewed a guy, and he said, look, I paid a lot of money for this. I'm not canceling. They promised me a vacation. And you know what? Things are a little messy here. I don't like that. I paid a lot of money.
Well, they're trying to discourage people from coming now because they said, you know what, we got a big mess over here to clean up.
I can't imagine anyone getting off a plane there that's not going to help.
No. Like, there was a ton of people going there to have vacation.
You know what? Yeah, they're blocking the seats so that the aid workers can't get there.
Move those dead people off the beach. They're annoying me.
Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, I got to take a break.
But such amazing stories of survival, too. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And as much as I hate to admit it because everyone's dying over there, but that model is stunning.
She is stunning, isn't
That is like, look at her. That's
and Artie's thinking available.
Yeah,
well, I said, here's another chance. You better start writing hers. Maybe, because her boyfriend was lost.
Washed away.
Dear Petra, my name is Howard Stern. I'm an American disc jockey. I grieve over your sadness, but you are hot. And I would like to help you get through this.
Look at that. Look at
his shoulder.
Could your lips be any more supple?
She just went through a tsunami. If I had like 4 hours of spa treatment.
Yeah,
look at how good she was.
I know. Well, you know what? The most disgusting picture was rich people in their little, like guys in their thong bathing suits and women in bikinis laying on the beach the day after the tsunami waiting for service.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. We'll get right to you guys.
Oh, boy, there's a corpse in my soup. I'm complaining. Get over here. Chop, chop. Oh, miso sari.
Oh, sorry for the corpse.
I really like reading the stories of, so people are donating all this money, and already it's going to weird places that are ripping you off.
Right.
Yeah, you got to be careful. There's a story in the newspaper today. There's some $200,000.
Yeah, but he's not playing us today, so does it matter?
Oh, that's right. You can't charge me.
Enough with the Scalini Fideli.
I'm tired of the infomercial for Scalini Fideli.
Yes.
Infomercial. Hardly. $200,000. I should have got more mentions.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, come on. What the hell?
That's a whole schedule. Should run throughout the day.
Yeah, I know what he gets per spot on that station. Who's he kidding? $200,000. $200,000. $200,000.
He's really pumping it up.
Pretty sure I could buy that station for $200,000. He's inflating the ad sales.
Yeah, yeah.
$200,000 is 80 spots a day.
I should think that the FCC would look into that, how he's inflating prices.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the FCC look into how he's charging too much money for invoicing. $200,000. 1 million. Now it's up to 1 million. Who's counting? Who cares?
You owe me $1 zillion. I want it, Stern.
For $200,000, they still owe me some commercials.
Yeah, put us back on.
Anyway, Robin, you were saying.
Yes, the task now is the cleanup after the tsunami, the prevention of disease, and the delivery of disaster aid to the people there and the rebuilding. So, after the president was roundly criticized for not reacting appropriately or offering enough money from the United States, he's now sending Secretary of State Colin Powell and his brother, Florida Governor Jeb Bush, over to survey what is going on. Here is Governor Bush talking about going over there just before departing. C1.
Yeah, he knows what's going on because he handled a hurricane in Florida.
Yeah.
Perfect.
First of all, my heart goes out to all the family members that have lost a loved one. What happened in Florida pales by comparison to what happened in these countries, and I think it's appropriate for a delegation of people to make an assessment and also to show that our country really cares.
I guess Bush was all embarrassed because he pledged like
40 or
$30 million bucks, and everyone called him cheap, and said I coughed up some more dough to help out. Hey,
and actually made a statement about it.
Yeah. Hey,
what?
Steve, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's going on, Howard?
Hey, man.
What's up, Artie?
What's up, Steve?
What's going on? Hey, Howard, I woke up this morning, bro. They took you off the radio down here in Rhode Island.
Yeah, we heard. That's my man Fareed Suleiman, who I know personally.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, he's teaching me a lesson by taking us off the air, but I'm not sure what the lesson is. I think he's teaching you the lesson, but he keeps, every week he comes up with new stuff to teach me a lesson, and it doesn't work.
Because he may put us back on to teach us a lesson.
Yeah, I called up the radio channel. They said it's still something broadcasting. They own 200. Yeah, they said they own 250 channels. They said they took you off. They said they got a letter, though. They said it might just be for this week. They don't know.
Yeah,
this is our way.
It could change on a dime.
This is our way of saying to the listeners, we hate your guts.
Yeah, right?
No, but he's got a plan every week. It's like, just stick to the plan. This
sucks, bro. I mean, I listen to you every day, bro. I mean, I'm sitting here waiting for you to come back from vacation. I wake up, nothing.
Yeah, well, but the punishment is unbearable to me. Oh, please, Fareed, don't punish me like this.
Could you please stop? Stop doing that.
You're killing me. and that check's in the mail that you sent me that bill for. All right.
All right, guys.
Later.
Take care.
I should have taken that $1 million he accidentally sent to me.
Yeah, see?
Really?
Sorry I didn't now, but who cares? So funny. He became a whole, crusader.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew he cared about this?
Mr. Fighter. He's fighting with himself.
When I left Infinity, I thought they would fight for me. No, now I fight with you. I will fight.
Jihad.
I've decided to make this my cause. You leaving.
Taking you off, I'm putting you back on.
I take you off, I put you on. I am going to go on and off. like a faucet.
I'm putting on Earl and Anthony.
I'm going to put on everybody with Anthony. Anthony and Anthony.
Abbott and Anthony. Laurel and Anthony.
Anyone I could team with Anthony.
Anthony is my base, and I'm teaming everybody with him.
Kevin and Bean and Don and Mike and Tom and Lycus and Anthony.
Always Anthony.
Always Anthony. Always.
Harry and Harrison and Don K. Reed.
Here's Fareed plotting against me. You ready? Secret tape. You are on. No? Now you are off. Now you are on. Now you are off.
You thought you were on, but you're off.
Now you're on and off.
That's him talking to his fax machine. You're on fax machine.
Now you owe me $200,000.
Now I'm making a copy of my ass.
Now you owe me $250,000.
Now I'm cutting you early. Now I let you go.
Now I'm bleeping serious.
Now I am not. Now I am charging.
Oh, I'm stealth.
I don't know what to do.
It's like musical chairs. What to do is not do any. I mean, this is not about you. I don't know why he's making it about him. I don't know how he got involved in this war with me.
You can't fight stupidity.
Is he hurting? Is he hurting or he's not hurting?
He decided to take me on. There's only 1 million problems in broadcasting right now.
I am trying to hurt him.
I've beaten you by acting like a complete moron. You can't tell what I'm going to do next.
I'll put on Obinante. Oh, he doesn't care?
Just when you thought you could out-stupid me.
Why would I care? I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but I don't understand why he cares so much.
You're dealing with the stupidest man in broadcasting.
Okay, I tell you what I do. I'm putting on Earl.
Yes.
Earl and Anthony.
Earl and Sam and Reuben and Tom and Lycus and Tom and Mike.
There you go. Now I've done it.
Yeah. and man and cow.
We've tried to talk to him a few times, but it's... You get a guy on the phone who's very rational and says, we're going to stop all this nonsense. We realize it's silly. And then he sends you letters. It's just unbelievable.
You can't help it.
Hey, Zolar, you're on the air.
Yeah, dude, man. Sal is a freak. I mean, he doesn't only wear makeup just for the show, for E. I was at a comedy show. You know, I go to all of their comedy shows.
Right.
I walk into the bathroom. He's putting cover-up on his face. He's got a little fag bag full of makeup, and he's making faces in the mirror trying to see which is his best face in case somebody takes a picture of him.
You know what?
I knew it because I knew he was putting base and makeup on.
I think his face looks a little too smooth.
Do you realize when I taped my DVD, seconds before I went on stage, I was sleeping on my jacket?
So long.
Yeah. You put makeup on for gigs?
Artie, do I ever carry a bag to gigs?
I've never seen it. I got it, but I don't know.
It's Solo. The guy's a blatant liar who left his wife and kids.
Second.
No validity here.
He's got a little leather carrying case. It's like a little fag bag. He's in the bathroom. I walked in, and he's putting cover-up on his nose and under his eyes.
Zolar, I believe you.
Not only that, but he's got lip moisturizer.
Maybelline. It's fantastic.
Lip moisturizer and everything.
No, I don't have lip moisturizer. I have very, very moisturized lips already. Just ask your wife. It's gay.
All right, thank you.
Hey, listen, Howard.
Yes, Doug.
I'm going to the AVN Awards. I want to be like a correspondent and do like an interview with the girls down there. Is that okay?
No, it's not. Zola, you're out of your mind.
We're not sanctioning that.
Go to the AVN website. Andrea's hosting a...
sex with her.
No, I did not have sex with her.
Yeah, she wouldn't have sex with him.
Well,
that's why.
Different. All right, thank you.
I didn't have sex with her. Check out the AVN website.
Thank you, Zolar. What is it, Doug?
You know, Sal is also another big sissy with tickling.
I don't want to get into the whole sound thing.
I know, like a freaking schoolgirl, not just like haha, but like screaming like.
Why are you tickling Sal?
I wasn't tickling him. I witnessed it. I couldn't believe what I was saying.
Stop hijacking my show. Get out of here. Right.
I'm a genius.
Makeup story.
Yeah. All right, Robin. What else?
All right, because Colin Powell was a military commander, he has dealt with natural disasters before, and he highlights the problem of coordinating the effort when it's on this scale.
The material is arriving, food is arriving, water is arriving, medicines and other resources are arriving. The challenge will be retail distribution. It's one thing to get a lot of food at an airport, but how do you get it from there out?
Yes, how do you get it to the people who actually need it?
Like some lady wrote to the Daily News going, where's Osama bin Laden? He says he wants to help people. How come he's not sending any aid to these countries? I'm like, what are you, in a mental hospital?
Because if he sticks his head up, we're going to blow it off.
Yeah, but I'm also like, he's Osama bin Laden. He's a terrorist. He didn't care about it. We know that.
He might have caused it.
She's like, where's Osama bin Laden now? Like,
touche!
Wow.
Touche, Einstein.
Keep looking for him.
Making his secret tapes, he's going to help. The Maldives is one of the areas. Their tourism industry was certainly hard hit by this natural disaster, but they want you to know that the planes are landing again.
Who would go to these places? Maldives. I hear Maldives. I hear head for the hills.
I'm going to Maldives.
Hassan Sobir, the Maldives High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, says that...
Your place has a high commissioner. I'm not coming.
Where's Princess Thera of Liechtenstein?
Says that the industry was walloped by this natural disaster. C3.
You're not kidding. It was walloped.
We have about...
I'm never going there.
One-third of the entire country, all islands, have been very severely affected. In the tourism industry, we have 87 resorts, out of which about 19 resorts are not...
Just to recap, supplies are arriving in Thailand, and Sal wears makeup.
Operational today.
Rouge.
Sal.
Looks like an Undertaker got a hold of him.
I'm putting a little bass on.
The death toll at this point is up to over 130,000 people from that tsunami. 94,000 from Indonesia alone.
Fareed says, here's a bulletin from Fareed. You were just on, but now you are off.